We're live. Is it up already? Yeah, it should be up. Hello. Hold on. I need to. Oh my God, that's two of me. Wow. Let me post this in the Discord. Just chatting. Oh, I forgot. I made the thing an emo in the Discord so I can put the thing. Hello, Kiwi. How's it going? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's big chillin' today. Let me post this on to the Twitter. Where did I put the thumbnail here? Wait, is it just the one named Chad? I have like so many variants of the. Yeah, there we go. Actually, wait. Let me put the Moai. Let me put the Moai on Twitter because I don't have the actual chat emoji. I love the Moai emoji too, though. It's so funny. New PFP. Oh yeah, you changed it from Kiwi list to just Kiwi. Nice. Tuesday. I guess that's so. It would be Tuesday for some of you. Yo, Asura, it's been a while since I've seen you around. What's up? Hope everybody's been doing great. I don't know if you guys saw over the weekend. I won a whole Splatoon tournament since the last time we spoke. Which was really crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did think that we had a good chance at winning, but I was still... That didn't take away from the, like, intensity of the moment. It was actually a lot harder than I thought. Yeah, we managed to win the whole thing. I don't know if you guys would have seen, because I, like, posted it on, like, Twitter and the Discord and all of that. For the past 2 days, I spent, like, 15 hours writing a script for a video essay on this Splatoon tournament. This is gonna be like the most work I've ever put into a video. It's literally 19 pages long. It's almost 10,000 words, the fucking script. I made it so, like, thorough. It's gonna be a really good video, I think. I'm really excited, but, like, it might take me a while. It's okay, though. I gotta wait. We won an art piece of our whole team together, so I want to wait for that to be done so I can put it at the end of the video anyway. But it's gonna be really cool. I was like sort of just talking to the artist about it with everything. I'm really excited. Looking for jobs really hard. Yeah. I'm in the same boat, Austria, you know. I was looking for like a part-time job, but I started looking in like late June, early July, and I kind of realized like it's summer job season and they already got most of the people they need. In my case, like I don't have like super flexible hours, so I kind of was just like, well, I gotta wait until at least September before there's a shot in the universe that I'm getting a damn part-time job right now, because it's just really competitive this time of year, you know. A lot of the good spots are already taken for a lot of stuff. Unless you mean like full-time employment, then I guess it's like a little bit different, but it's definitely really hard to find anything right now, you know. I think I applied for like 20 or 30. And the thing is, like, I'm mostly applying like retail type jobs because that's where my job experience is, you know. I worked 1.5 years full-time. And I didn't even get a single response. Like, I applied to McDonald's, bro. I applied to Walmart. I was applying to everything. Nobody want me right now, bro. They already got everybody they need. It is what it is. I'll try again later. Found a part-time job at a convenience store and got... Oh, yeah. No, people are... Whew. I think the thing is, everybody should work some sort of customer service job one time in their life, because it is... Nothing will prepare you for the things that you will see in customer service. Some people are really just mean and impatient for no reason. Some people are just dumb. They just take a lot of explaining, which is not bad, but, you know... like sometimes you'll just be like surprised, but a lot of the time I don't think the dumb customers are ever the people that are the problem, right? It's always the people that are like dumb, but they think they're right, or like they're entitled. Oh my god, like I hate when you can be like, oh yeah, we don't have anything of this in stock, and they're like, can you go check the back for me? It's like, dog, I literally checked the inventory like this morning. We don't have it. Go check the back. Like, it's like, bro, what do you think I'm gonna do? Go in there and perform some like conjuring spell? I just got the ritual to summon your like flavor of chips or whatever. Like, dog, I don't have it. We don't, it's not here. Go somewhere else, you know? Go order online if you gotta get it, you know what I mean? There's gotta be something, like go Amazon. Amazon got everything, man. If Amazon doesn't carry it, it's probably niche enough that somebody else got it. I don't know, like. But you know, people will always be a certain type of way in customer service type jobs, you know. You tempting me? You should. I mean, if you can, you should definitely get a part-time job as long as you got time. No, you know, getting the experience. As much as I'm talking like about how people can be like stupid and working with people can be annoying and all of that, it's really good experience, and it's a way to earn some money and get some like stuff to put on your resume and all of that. It just shows that like you're a person that does stuff. It's a good thing to do if you have the time. Some guy sarcastically asked me, could you scan even slower? So I took 10. How do you even take 10 minutes to scan 3 items? That's like, bro, you are a professional masterclass in pettiness. How do you spend 10 minutes on 3 items? What? Bro's just slowly sliding it like a centimeter every second towards the thing. Oh, my hand slipped. He just like moves it all the way back. Sorry, I gotta start again. You know, like the little sound of like when you push a stone across something, you just hear like the little chiselly noise in cartoons and stuff. That's bro like sliding the items across the counter. Man, but yeah, no. I mean, some people are just rude like that, you know. There are a lot of people that are kind of rude. I had an interesting experience with retail because I worked in like an import store. You know, we sold a lot of stuff that was like Asian imports, a lot of Japanese, Korean, like cultural type stuff, and it was really expensive for a lot of it. So you'd be doing sales, and there's 2 types of people: the people that do not care how much it costs, they're just gonna buy it regardless, and the people who are like, oh my god, this is so cute, and then you tell them the price, and you know, they just turn that smile upside down. Forget turning the frown upside down. No, they're out of there, bro. They're like, and then they just turn around and leave. Like, nope, this store not for me. Which, you know what? Me too. I didn't even hardly buy anything from there with employee discount, even though some of it was like things I'd be interested in. I'm not spending $100, $200 on plushie. And you know what? It never got better. I went back to the store the other day, and there was a set of Chainsaw Man figures. It was like 6 of them or something. And they're just like these little ones. They're not even like nice figures. And it was $200, bro. It was $200 for these teeny little figures. I'm like, huh? This is not like some big brand I've heard of, like Good Smile or something. It's just some Chainsaw Man figures. It's $200. I'm like, who's buying that? Hello? Bro. But I mean, clearly it's working. They're in business, man, you know. Scanned the 3, it fixed, and then started typing out the tag letter by letter and did the I see. I mean, I think it probably still wouldn't take 10 minutes, but fair enough. Yeah, no, I don't understand. It was astonishing, yo. Like, I remember back in the day, when I worked there, I was the leader of commissions in December, the first December I worked. So it was like holiday season. And it's not actually that I was really good at like getting people to buy a bunch of stuff. I would just always tip people over the fence. So like, if we had these like plushies that were like $100, $200, and then we had an advent calendar that was also $100. And an advent calendar, if you don't know what that is, it's like a calendar for the month where there's like a different thing for each day. So like from a retail perspective, you put like a different product in the box for each day. And it's like you can open one every day of the month and like keep getting stuff, right? And that was $100 as well. So what I would do is I would just, anytime I saw somebody look at it, I would go up and I'd talk to them. And if they were fence sitting, you know, they were kind of like, oh, do I want to buy this? Do I not want to buy this? I don't know. A lot of the time I would convince them and then they would buy it. And then that was my commission, because the requirement was just that you sell some, like you contribute to a purchase that's $100 or more. And then after I quit, or right before, I don't remember, they changed it so you had to like sell a certain amount of items to make it count. Like you couldn't just sell one expensive item and get it. And I'm like, come on, bro. It was literally like 1% commission. It's like you making $100 sale and you get an extra $1 pay. Like, are you really in a spot to be like restricting those conditions, man? Like, for real, bro? You can't allow me my $1? I feel bad for the new people that work there, bro. Like, I remember when I quit, almost everybody who was working with me at the time was still there. But now, like a year later, on God, I think like at least half of them quit and most of them changed locations. I go back there expecting to like see some old friends and there's just nobody. It's just all new people. I'm like, oh. I'll see like 1 or 2 people I recognize, maybe. But yeah, no, it was it was a cool job though. It was a cool job. I enjoyed working retail for, well, enjoyed is a strong word, but I didn't mind working retail for a while. It was a good experience. I think a lot of the time, how much you can tolerate working in that kind of environment is how cool your coworkers are. And I was lucky enough that, you know, for my first job, everybody was pretty tight, so it was good. You know, and like, it was like tight, like everybody was just kind of friends tight, not like, you know, oh, we're a family here or whatever. You know, I always see that stuff that's so funny, where companies are like, we're a family here, and it's like, that's how you know it's about to be dysfunctional. Get out of there. If you ever go to a job and they hit you with lines like, oh, this is like a family, like we need you to treat it like a family here, don't work there, because that just means they're gonna try to exploit you for free. They're gonna be like, hey, we need you on this extra shift, but you know, we're not gonna like pay you overtime or be flexible or whatever, like get over here or whatever, you know, like they're gonna try and take advantage of you if it's a kind of job like that. Be careful for those ones. But retail's fun though. Retail, I kind of think that I wouldn't mind going back part-time. Retail can be a lot to do full-time for like long periods of time, but you know, part-time it's really not that bad. It's a pretty relaxed job, so I liked it anyway. It made me have to learn to approach people more confidently, because I was really quiet when I first started. Like I remember I got I remember for my literal first 2 days, the CEO of the company was setting up the store. Like we were helping set up a new location. I was one of 2 new hires setting up the new location for the store, and the CEO was there. And on my very first day, I was like too quiet. I didn't really know how to like be more assertive with my sales, or not even assertive necessarily, but just more confident, like more present. You know, I was much more like reserved. And I got told off so bad that I almost quit my first shift. Like, it wasn't even like they yelled at me. It was just like the calmest scolding ever. But I just felt like so like diminished and weak. And like, I was like, I can't do this, man. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, my mood was destroyed. I don't remember everything like super specifically anymore. I just felt in that moment like I wasn't even being seen as like human. It was like you know, there was like no compassion for it. It was just very objective. But you know what? The next day I like flipped everything 180 and they were like, you know what? You're doing great. Thank you. Like I'm really glad. And I was like, okay, thank God, you know, I'm not going to get fired. And I could keep working it. And after that, I did not see the CEO again for at least like a year. Like, it was literally such a bad coincidence that I had the CEO of the company working for my first 2 days ever of my first job. Like, it was so scary. I had no idea, man. I genuinely had no idea what I was in for, but it ended up being fine, you know. I think with most things, you know, everything works out fine in the end. I'm thirsty, man. You know, it's raining like crazy outside. I don't think, you definitely can't hear it now because I closed my window. I was worried if it like keeps raining really hard that the water will pool up and then like start coming through my window, because my window is on the floor. I don't think I think I've told some of you guys, but my window is literally on the floor. Like, you could kind of consider my room a basement, even though it's not, because the floor is underneath of the ground by like a foot or two. I guess you could kind of call it a basement. It's not really, but my window is just literally on the ground. You know what's the other really annoying part of that is in the summertime, hella bugs just be trying to come through the window. Like, I have a screen up, but still, I don't know, they find a way. The damn bugs, they always find a way, dude. And give me some of that rain, I would. Actually, would I? I kind of like the rain. I don't know. You guys ever just go for a walk in the rain by yourself? And you just kind of... Like, sometimes I'll do it without even having an umbrella. Like, I know they say that, you know, you'll get sick if you go walking in the rain and, like, let your hair get wet or whatever, but, like, I don't care, bro. Sometimes it just hits different to just go for a walk in the rain. Especially because there's, like, way less people around when it's raining. Like, and nobody will interrupt you. You can just walk and be in your zone, and, like, the rain is kind of refreshing low-key. It's kind of nice. I like rain walks. That being said, though, you gotta be hella careful walking by the road. Like, it's good if you have, like, a nice park path or something that's not... Well, it has to be, like, a cement path, because you don't want to walk through the mud, but... You know, I remember one time... Yeah, lightning... I kind of like the sound of lightning. I don't know if I'd want to go for a walk in a thunderstorm as much, but the lightning is cool, at least. Rain started leaking through the windows, and classrooms were flooded. That is insane, bro. I would freak out if the windows just weren't blocking the water. That's scary. What was I gonna say? I remember one time on like a really rainy day, I had to go get some blood work done, I think it was. I don't know, I had to go out for something anyway. So I was busing home and, or no, I was waiting for the bus, and there was this like old lady standing beside me. And I walked up to the front of the intersection because I was getting ready to cross, and I was like, that's a big puddle right there. So I backed up until the light was gonna change for me to cross, and I noticed that she was just standing there, and I was like, oh no, bro, please don't do her like this. Please don't. And then a car just goes whizzing by, and she gets absolutely fucking drenched by one of those road puddles on the side. And the worst part is, she like backed up for a sec because she was taken aback, and then she walked back up to the front and got splashed again. I was like, bro, it's like 10 seconds ago. Where is the object permanence? The puddle's still there. I felt like... The first time I felt really bad, but the second time I was like, okay, you kind of asked for that one. It's still really unlucky. She didn't deserve to get hit with 2 puddles in a row. But I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy. But yeah. Lightning in my city comes with a thunder that sounds like a gunshot. No, but the big roaring, like the booming thunder, that is like... I don't know, it just hits different. I guess it would be, okay, it would be really scary if your neighborhood is bad enough that people actually have guns, because then it would be like, oh god, what is that, right? But like, I don't know, I live in Canada, so, you know, there's not really guns just around like that. So I just like the big booming thunder, I don't know, it's satisfying, I like the sound. It'll hit more different if it actually hits you. Okay, but like, who's getting hit by lightning though? Like, let's keep it a buck here. Let's keep it honest. What are the odds of getting hit by lightning? The odds are about 1 in 15,300? Dude, that's way likelier than I thought, huh? Wait, that's actually like possible. I might get hit by lightning someday. What? Bro. Huh? Wait, that's so high. Is this is Britannica? That's like a legit statistics thing, huh? Isn't it? I swear I've seen Britannica in like schools and stuff. That's crazy. 1 in 15,000. That's actually not that crazy. Glimmer Candy, what's up? Hello, hello. Dude, I can't believe that. I was like, yeah, getting hit by lightning, that's like 1 in a million or something. You know, like that doesn't happen to people. Like, what, next you're gonna win the lottery? And it's like, 1 in 15,000? That could be me, you know? I had no idea. Once I fall asleep, no waking up till I decide to. Interesting. I always feel like alarms do a good job for me. Okay, wait, actually, I have something really specific for alarms that doesn't affect me now as much in my adult life, but when I was in school, it really affected me, which is if I keep my phone in my bed and I have an alarm, I will wake up, turn the alarm off, and go back to sleep, and I will have zero recollection I ever did it. And the same thing happens if like somebody like my dad would come and wake me up, and I would respond. I would literally respond. Like, he would tell me, you know, like, I came, I knocked, I was like, time to get up, and I would respond to him. I'd be like, okay, and then I would just go back to sleep, and I would wake up later and be like, that never happened. I don't remember any of this. And I genuinely don't. I've literally never like consciously had the memory of going, like, waking up and going back to sleep like that. I just barely come out of my sleep enough to respond, I guess. I don't know. But I have to keep my phone or whatever my alarm is out of reach from my bed. If I have to get up, then I need to physically get up to turn the alarm off, and then I will always do it. It's like the kind of thing where if you forget your keys sometimes, you can like put it with your shoes so that you will never, because you're not going to leave the house without your shoes type thing, right? So, you know, I feel like it's one of those kind of things where you have to zone it out in your living space, for me anyway. Although I don't usually forget my keys because I keep it by my wallet. Missed 2 hours of school in middle school so my alarm didn't go off. My parents would have never let me miss 2 hours of middle school, man. I skipped days in high school though because I was like, I don't want to get up today. So I would just be like, nah, I'm just gonna skip. Or like, I was in a weird set of circumstances where I was a year behind in high school, so I turned 18 before I, like a decent bit before I graduated. So for a while, I would just call myself in sick because I was an adult. I'd just be like, yeah, I'm not feeling well, I'm not gonna come to school today, and then I would just immediately go back to sleep. I did not care, bro. I actually did not give a single damn in high school. Oh my god. Have you guys experienced where the sky is just dark and lightning filled the sky but no wind or rain? That's actually pretty cool. I think maybe once with no rain, but there would still be like wind, I think. I don't know. Usually I don't get any like sort of lightning without rain. Keys clipped to my pant, but what happens when you like change pants? Like I mean, like, where do you keep them before you put on your pants? Like, I guess if that's like your ritual where like every time you put your pants on you clip your keys, then that would help you remember too, right? But that was sort of my point, is like, if you put your keys with your shoes, you're not gonna leave without your shoes, so you'll never leave without your keys unless you just forget that they're there. I don't even know how you would mess that up at that point. Maybe I'd probably find a way. I'm pretty stupid. You know what? You guys want to know something really, really stupid that I figured out today? So, some of you may have noticed, in my Splatoon tournament on the weekend, I was playing completely normally, and suddenly, within the span of like 2 seconds, my controller went from working perfectly fine to not working at all. And I went off, like, I went onto my like AFK screen for like 15 minutes and I couldn't get my controller to work. And I ended up playing on my old controller for the entire tournament because I couldn't fix it. I came back to it today and I was like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. You know, I was updating the firmware to the new one. You know, I was trying to test it. It was connecting to my computer fine, but I couldn't get it to my Switch. And I was, you know, my old controller would connect to my Switch fine though, so I knew it wasn't the Switch. I was like, what is wrong with my controller, man? Like, what am I doing wrong? And I figured it out, and it is so dumb, bro. It is so dumb. There's this teeny little switch on the back of my controller, And I knew the switch was there, but I thought it did nothing. I don't know why, because the symbols are really small and they barely stand out from the controller. It's not in an easily legible thing. But one of them is Bluetooth and one of them is 2.4 gigabyte Wi-Fi or whatever. And mid-tournament, I accidentally flipped the switch from Bluetooth to Wi-Fi, which the Switch, like, the Switch console does not connect by Wi-Fi. And I thought my controller was broken the entire time when I just turned off Bluetooth. I feel so dumb, bro. I made it so much harder on myself for no reason, but you know what? We still won, so it don't matter, baby. It don't matter. So stupid, man. I can't believe I didn't figure that out. Thank you. I'm glad you liked my model. Lolita style? I don't wear it, but I think Lolita style is pretty cool. I feel like there's a big like range of what kind of fashion is considered Lolita. From what I've seen, like there's some pretty different outfits in that genre, but I think Lolita fashion is cool. Wake up between two. Wake up, like you get up between 2 or 3? Like you're in the middle of sleeping and then like you wake up and go back, or like you just start your day at 2 or 3? Because if you start your day at 2 or 3, that is like a superpower. Oh my god. You have so much time to be productive before people even expect you to be awake. That's crazy. I can't even imagine being that level of morning person, bro. I'm lucky if I'm asleep by 2 or 3 most days. You know what? I went to bed at like midnight yesterday, though. That was pretty early. I was really tired. I don't know why. I was just knockout tired. Well, I do know why I was knockout tired, because I spent like 10 or 11 hours yesterday writing a video script. I was literally living and breathing the tournament VODs. I was rewatching everything and blitzing through Splatoon wiki articles to explain different mechanics and weapon choices and you know, like collecting video clips and everything. I was just in this like manic state. I don't know if manic is the right word, but you know, I was just locked in. I was super like hyper fixated on finishing that script, and I did almost nothing else in between finishing the tournament and like taking a few hours after that and like the end of last night. Start of the day, might cook and make coffee. Wow, even cooking breakfast. That is very productive. 5 or 6 or 2 or 3 is crazy spread. I used to be the type of person to always wake up in the afternoon, but nowadays I usually get up at like 10. 10 or 11 is usually when I start getting up nowadays, because it gives me more time to kind of like do stuff before stream. I can like edit or whatever, and I like having that time. Or I can just be unproductive but earlier. I mean, that's also true. Today, I didn't do a lot today. I was doing some singing practice earlier. I played some Splatoon for the first time since the tournament. You know, you would think that I would have touched the game at least once between my 15 hours of script writing about Splatoon, but I hadn't played since the tournament, so I picked it back up on my own. I did some ranked right before stream. Actually, I did a little set and I went 5-1, and I got big rank points. You know what? I really want to try and get decent at Splatoon. I don't plan to like compete a lot, but I would love to hit like X rank. I feel like that'd be so sick. I'm trying to learn, you know, in the tournament, I played like a more supportive role for the team because we had my friend Zenith, and if you didn't see it, I didn't realize at the time when I first like met Zenith, but she's literally just like a pro at the game. She's so stupidly good. So, you know, we kind of built our whole team around like supporting her in different ways, but I ended up going back to solo queue, and I was like, man, these people are like so dumb. They don't even know what my abilities like do to benefit them. I'm not playing this gun, bro. Until I'm higher rank, I'm going back to playing the splatter shot and just skill diff killing everybody. That's what I'm doing. I don't even have like a proper build on it right now. I need to research what the like correct way to play it is, but I wanna try and get to like X rank on my own merit. I feel like that would be a really good like goal for me to continue playing the game, because I enjoy the game quite a bit actually competitively. Splatoon is really fun. I enjoy it a lot more than when I was grinding like Counter-Strike or Valorant or whatever. Like, I don't think Valorant was ever as fun as Splatoon for me. Maybe, no, Counter-Strike definitely wasn't as fun either, not gonna lie. I did, however, I had a phase like a year or two ago where I got back into Counter-Strike, although I wouldn't actually talk to anybody on the comms. I would just play the game silently by myself. And I would only queue Nuke. I don't know why, but Nuke was just the easiest ranked map for me. I feel like a lot of people are not good at Nuke, but it was by far my favorite map, and I would just grind that. And I made it to like Master Guardian too. I was pretty good. That's like well above average, I think, but not like insane either. You know, I would never hit global or something in that game. That's way too hard. Really depends if I have work or not. If I stay up until 4 and fall asleep at 1 or 2, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, my schedule was definitely a little bit more sporadic when I had like a dedicated like job as well. Although, to be fair, I kind of have one now in a way. I don't know, I have more of like a scheduled approach to my day now, so it just shifts with time, you know. I feel like that was a large part of learning like ADHD management for me, was like kind of figuring out how to block different parts of my day for different things that I want to get done. No matter when I sleep at night, I will always wake up early. Yeah, I've heard some people are like that. I guess it's just like your circadian rhythm just sort of is like, it's time to get up. You know, like get up, like it doesn't matter, you know, you just won't get as much sleep. Although I feel like at the same time, if you push that hard enough, you'll end up having to like take a nap or something the next day because you'll just get too exhausted. That always happens for me when if I undersleep and I have a really long day, I will either crash way earlier than usual, or I'll end up taking a nap like unintentionally. Like I'll just sit down on the couch and then I'll lie down on the couch and then I'll type you know, it just immediately like transitions so fast, and I'll have no idea, you know, I'll just crash for like 2 hours. I only ever can nap when I just get really like irresistibly tired. Very bad headache if I sleep way too late. I have like, if I get nasty headaches, which I do sometimes, it makes sleeping a lot harder, but I don't usually get them for staying up too long. Or maybe I do. I guess it depends how long. I have to go pretty far before I get headaches for that. I want a snack. Hey chat, I have cookies. You know that? I said I spent all day script writing yesterday. I lied. I took a break and I made cookies. I made my favorite cookies. I don't have a picture from this batch, but I have a picture from the last batch, I think. Pretty sure I put it in the Discord. Let me see. I want to show you guys my cookies. Yeah, I have one where they're like on the tray, so it looks like fresh out the oven. Ooh, this is a good picture. This is a good picture. Let me see. Where did I even save this? Pictures? No? Wait, where did I save it? Oh, it's in downloads. Boom. Oh, that's a bit zoomed in, isn't it? let me zoom this way down. Look at the cookies. Wow. They're like ginger cookies with powdered sugar on top. This is my favorite cookie recipe. I've worked so hard at refining this recipe. It's like if you've ever had like molasses cookies before, it's like that, which I mean, it's just regular cookies kind of with molasses, and then you put a bunch of spices in it, like you put cinnamon, ground ginger, clove, nutmeg, and you know, it comes out, it's like so warm, and the powdered sugar on top just kind of brings it together. I don't know. I love these cookies, man. I don't make them often, but I love making them when I'm gonna see people, because like I'm hanging out with one of my friends tomorrow for the first, like I'm meeting them in person for the first time. And I was like, this is my perfect excuse to make cookies and not be at risk of eating the whole batch by myself. Because it's not much more effort to make a big batch, right? So I'll make like 24 cookies. But like, if nobody else is gonna share it with me, I'll eat 24 cookies. I will definitely eat them all. So I try to only make stuff if I know I can bring it, like some of it, to somebody else. It's always worth it though. Look delicious. Thank you. Ginger tea. I haven't tried ginger tea. That might be a little bit nicer because I don't particularly like regular tea. It's not my I'm not much of a tea person. I don't mind like bubble tea, I guess. I like a little bit better than regular tea, probably just because there's more sugar, but I'm not a huge tea drinker. I'm just like a water person. I just drink water no matter where I go. You came so chadly, dude. I got the fan art in the suiren posted it in the Discord today, like the art in the thumbnail. It's so funny. Wait, let me, I know you guys saw it because of the thumbnail probably, but this image, it just it makes me laugh so much. Just like, hold on, wait, let me drag this on OBS. This fucking image is so stupid. Wait, can I put it over the model? Hold on. Hey guys, it's me, Giga Twi. Real Sigma male. Real Sigma Twi, bro. It looks so stupid. It's so funny, man. I love that image so much. Suiren always makes the funniest fan art, man. Like, she made the little like plus yeah thing that was trending on Twitter when that was kind of pop. You guys remember when people were doing that? Where like as soon as they privated likes, everybody would just post like the little yeah from Miiverse under like everything they liked on Twitter to try and make that make it work. I remember Suiren made one for me and it was really cute. I don't know if I still have it. I guess I would have the image on my secondary drive now instead of my main drive because I have a new drive since I redid my whole PC. You guys know I have to probably fix another thing in my PC. Remember, you know, my new motherboard was just faulty and I had to like I redid my entire computer and my new motherboard was just faulty, so I just had to buy a new motherboard. Literally, not only did I get a defective motherboard, I'm pretty sure I got defective RAM too. Which is so stupid, man. It's so stupid. Because I finally looked through the dump files from when I've still been getting blue screens every now and then. Like thankfully, they haven't usually been on stream, but I had one happen on stream during the tournament. Thankfully not mid-game, it was in between games, but still, right? And I've been looking through them, and they're all just like random program crashes. And from what we can sort of piece together from the dump files, because a lot of the info is not actually that specific, and just from what I saw, like Googling the problems and stuff, it seems like it's just a hardware issue with the RAM, so just more problems for me, I guess. I'm just really unlucky, I guess, with buying tech, but you know what? It's fine. We'll get it replaced. It'll be okay. Hire that one? I should definitely hire like Suiren to make me like if I have like some like shit post type thing. I feel like Suiren just makes the funniest fucking little fan arts. They're so stupid. I love it. So humble too. I remember she was like, I'm not even an artist, and like, you know, and I'm like, yes you are, like you made the thing. And that was before she made the Chad one. The Chad one is so funny. Like the detailing on the face is actually incredible. Just like look at how chiseled he is. I don't know if she traced the original one because it looks very like the shape is almost too perfect. But it's so stupid. I love it. I love really stupid stuff like that, man. It's just so silly. I feel like we have so many like cool different types of things that people put in the fan art tab. You know, like there's like regular art, which is always super sick, but or like just the art tab in my Discord, right? But I saw like somebody was posting like Minecraft pics. Is that Minecraft or is this like? It might even be like a Lego model. I'm not even sure. Actually, this looks like it could be Lego or something. I'm not even sure. of like Terraria stuff. There's like somebody was sewing, like or is it crocheting? Yeah, they crocheted a rabbit and it had a carrot, and I thought it was a strawberry because I'm stupid. Wait, let me download this. Let me see if you guys can see it. Let me see if you guys can see the resemblance, because I've definitely felt really, really dumb at the time. When I oh my god, everything is always so like zoomed. This is something that somebody put in my Discord a while ago. Let me scale it down. Look, it's like a little like hand crocheted like thing of a rabbit holding a carrot. And I don't know why. I thought it was a strawberry. It kind of looks like a strawberry until you realize that it's supposed to be a carrot and that it's very obviously a carrot. See, okay, it's actually not just me. It does kind of look like a strawberry, you know? That's how you try, you got ghosted. Hey, I mean, you know what? Sometimes people, you know, if somebody ghosts you, then it's not worth your energy anyway. Just go next, you know? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask about relationships, man. I'm like very in my own lane, you know? I used to always identify like specifically as like aroace, like aromantic, asexual, whatever. I think I would still probably identify with like being asexual. I don't know. I feel like I probably am aromantic, but I don't like that saying those. I don't like that using the label of aroace kind of makes it seem like you're not open-minded to anything, because I'm not actually like against relationships or anything like that. I just don't care. Like, I don't seek it out myself. If something cool comes at me one day, then maybe, but I don't really think about it too much. Didn't have to text first, that's always a good sign. Just with friends in general, if you're always texting first, you know. Nothing necessarily wrong with that, but it's always nicer when they're like interested too. I have to leave soon, it's almost 1 AM. Hey, no problem, don't worry about it. I'm just happy you stopped by at all. Whenever you do go to bed, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Man, these cookies are so good. I made these specifically because I've been craving them for like more than a few days, probably like a week. And I can't buy cookies like these because you can buy ginger snaps in the store. That's like usually the ginger cookie that you can actually find in like grocery stores and stuff like that. But it's not the same because like the ginger is really, really forward on those, which I mean, I'm like not too bothered by that, but it is really strong. And the other thing is they make them like really crunchy. They're like these super dry little cookies. And I don't like that as much, you know. I like a cookie that's like chewy, you know, maybe the outside is like a little bit crunchy, but you know, it's got like the nice sort of like soft, smooth inside more so. And that is just the exact opposite of eating a ginger snap, bro. Those things just are like building a Sahara in your mouth, you know. It's just they really put the desert in dessert, you know what I'm saying? It's so, they're really dry, but I mean they're still good cookies. I think my dad likes getting them every now and then, but I'm much more apt to my own. I'm always like, if you just want this, you know, whatever thing, just tell me, like I'll just make it for you. And then he'll still just buy them at the grocery store anyway sometimes, even though mine are better. I did this year though for Father's Day. For Father's Day, I made something that I used to get in my childhood that I can't find at the grocery stores anymore. It's like carrot cake, but with no icing. It used to be called like just carrots, and it was exactly what it sounds like. It's just carrot cake without the icing. It's just the carrot part, right? So I learned how to make that like kind of carrot loaf with like pecans and raisins and a bunch of carrot in there. And it was pretty good, actually. It was really good. We made 2 like brownie tins of it, and then it lasted 2 days. We ate a lot of it. It was really nice. Crave for sweets, but I'm kind of broke after buying Lolita shoes and oh, you get some like nice brand type stuff, or I never got too into like expensive fashion, but even like even just when you don't have a lot of basics, like filling out your sort of wardrobe with basics can be really expensive once you're looking for stuff that's actually nice to wear instead of just the difference of having clothes and not having clothes, you know? Might try and make some fan art soon. I say try because last time I did art and it looked really good was like a year ago. Hey, I mean, I think that you should just be happy to draw whatever you feel like if you feel like drawing, you know? I go in like very occasional phases of being into drawing and then kind of being back out of it. I remember I drew the thumbnail for one of my covers and it was terrible. It's really not a good drawing, but I did my best with it though, and I was happy at the time. Let me see if I can find this actually. This would be cool if I can find... I mean, I could probably, like, download it off of YouTube if I absolutely had to, but... Oh, is it not in here? Wait, do I not even have access to it anymore? I might not. You know what? I don't even know if I have this anymore. Maybe in the downloads? Downloads... Oh, I found it! I found it! Look, wait. Hey! Oh my god, super zoomed again. Haha. You can't see anything. This was drawn on paper as well. I don't know how to do digital art. I've never really dabbled with it, but I'm not a good artist. I'm really not, but I tried. I was like, I want to draw something for myself because I don't want to pay for an illustration for this cover, but I still want it to be me. So I tried to draw something. I have a favorite animal? Ooh, favorite animal is tough. I used to really like a lot of different reptiles as well. Like, I think snakes are really cool. I think cats and dogs are also very, very cool. You know, I love cats and dogs. I don't think I would ever want to own one. I used to have a pet lizard. I had a pet bearded dragon, but I ended up rehoming her because I have skin problems and keeping my room dry enough for my lizard was like really not good for me. But I don't even know what my favorite animal would be. That's really tough. If I had to pick one, probably cats. I really like cats. But yeah. A year ago, I was an apprenticeship at a company. There's this one girl, she's pretty. I realized she liked me when the apprenticeship is over. I had the opposite experience to where I was like really unsure if a girl from my work liked me or not for almost the entire time I worked there. And then after I quit, I just like asked and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't like you that way. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. You know, I wasn't that, I think I might have been like a little bit more harped on at the time, but it was really weird. It was the first time I ever even considered dating someone, and in hindsight, like, I knew it wouldn't work, but I was like, it was the first time that I had a really close like female friendship, and in my head I almost interpreted that as like, oh, that means we're supposed to be dating, right? Like, that's just how you keep in touch with people at that point, is you start dating. And it's like, no, like, it's fine to just be friends still. I don't think we would have worked as a couple anyway, you know what I mean? So I was really not bothered at all, but it was a relief to at least take the possibility out. And I wish I well, I say that I wish I talked about it earlier, but I couldn't because we were coworkers at the time, and I don't really believe in like being in relationships with people at work while you work there, because it can lead to a whole lot of stuff that just complicates the job and all of that. But you know, I mean, if you want to do that, people do that and it works fine. I just personally think that it would be annoying for me. Also, thank you for saying my art looks good. I appreciate that. But yeah, I had no idea for a while, but it was on the flip side, I got hit on a few times by like customers and stuff at work. But it was only, see, in my head I could think of like 2, maybe 3 people that were like romantically interested in me, probably as customers. But when I was talking about it, I think I was having the conversation with my regional manager about putting my 2 weeks in, and I wanted to lighten the mood, so I brought up like a story about that, and she was like, oh yeah, there's a lot of customers that are interested in you. And I'm like, a lot? Like, huh? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh. Not that I was interested, I was just surprised. Like, I was kind of flattered, you know, because I don't think I'm ugly, but I don't think I'm like particularly super attractive either, you know. I'm just I'm just an average fellow, but you know, I was very polite, and I think that's one thing with people who work retail is like, even though it's your job to talk to people and be nice, like some people get kind of attached to that, and it's kind of surprising because it's like, in my mind, it's not like they're being nice to you or being personal because they're trying to be your friend or something. Like, it's not to say that they're trying to be mean and fake, but at the end of the day, like, a job's a job, you know what I mean? So I always thought it was kind of interesting in that regard, but I mean, I had a decent pull, I guess. Going to a concert soon with my friend, likes metal music. I don't really, but I owe her a favor. Hey, I mean, just enjoy yourself, you know? I love metal music, honestly. I think metal is a sick genre. I think it depends. Like, I don't love all metal, obviously. Like, just like any genre, you know, there's gonna be bad music, there's gonna be okay music, but I think there's a lot of metal bands I really, really like mess with, you know what I mean? I don't seek it out a lot, but when I have the right mood or like I find the right song, it really hits for me. And I love Japanese metal too, because I played Osu a lot, and Osu built a lot of my like overall musical interest, like a lot of the types of music I'm into. And just because of the nature of playing like a really hard rhythm game like that, J-metal songs were really, really like good. They made amazing maps. So I would listen to a lot of it, and I found a lot of artists that I really, really like. There's so many good ones, man. So many good ones. Usually really quiet at my job. I was like somewhere in between. I definitely wasn't the most like extroverted at my job, but I definitely learned to like crank it up a bit. But I found that I was always doing around the top in terms of sales at that store. Like I would sell a lot of stuff, but I was never like one of those assertive, annoying salespeople who's kind of, you know, all over your shoulder, like, oh, like, do you know this, and that about this product, and then this other product that we have, and, you know, this stuff that you're not even looking at? And sorry, that was probably loud. And, you know, like, all these different things that you're looking at, you're not even looking at, you know, they're just all, like, down your throat, and it's like, damn, bro, I'm just looking, like, chill, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to pop in the store, like... Or, you know, like you come to buy a specific thing and they're all down your throat. I was never that kind of salesperson. I'm like, you need help with anything? Just let me know. And then I would stand in a place where they could come up to me. Or, you know, if they looked confused by something, I would come up and I would talk to them. But otherwise, I would just let them chill. And I found a lot more people would just approach me if they needed it, if I just made myself approachable and not overbearing like that. I don't think it's a good sales strategy. I know that there's like probably statistics that back it, because managers are always pushing that stuff down, bro, and it's got to come from somewhere further up in the chain. But I like, anecdotally, I don't feel like it's a good sales strategy. And just like in terms of like what I would want to be dealing with as well if I'm going into a store, you know. One metal band, they won't be performing. Ah, that sucks. Funk is the go-to for cook. That's crazy that you just be studying to funk is insane. You must have like the most hype life ever if you're just constantly bumping funk. That's insane. Funk is sick though. I do like funk. It's cool. Ever listen to Vocaloid? I love Vocaloid, man. I live Vocaloid, you know. I love Hatsune Miku is probably my favorite, but I've listened to a lot of different Vocaloids. Some like of the Utaoloid stuff is cool too. And there's just a lot of my favorite like song producers are Vocaloid producers, you know. And I've done a few like Vocaloid covers on my channel. I did Watashi wa Ame by Inaba Kumori. That was like their most recent song. I think I did The Vampire and Yoidore Shirazu when that was right around my debut time. Yeah, I did Yoidore Shirazu either right before or for my debut. No, that was before my debut. And then I did White Album before my debut. And then I did Vampire for my debut. I remember now, yeah. But there's a lot that I like. I have more stuff I'm gonna work on too, but I'm finishing up an EP right now. So I wanna finish that before I go back on the song covers. The Vampire, I like The Vampire. It's definitely one of Deco's better songs. You know, I think it's really popular for a reason. It's a good one, very catchy. Usually play rap or hip hop. I love rap and hip hop too. They're really good genres, man. I feel like rap is a genre where I've listened to a little bit of everybody, but not much of almost anyone. I just kind of like vibe with whoever gets put on in terms of rap, you know? As long as it's decent, rap is really fun. And I like writing rap a lot. I started songwriting probably 3 or 4 years ago now. I don't remember exactly. And I remember I initially started writing rap because I didn't know how to sing well enough. And I was like, you know what? It'll be easier if I start with rap because anybody can rap, but singing, that's hard. And honestly, it was actually a good choice because you learn a lot of good songwriting fundamentals writing rap instead of just regular pop and stuff like that. I think I could write either, you know, and I've tried writing like ballads and stuff, but I just can't afford to produce a pop song or a ballad song or something because, you know, like for my EP, it's all just like those beats that you see on YouTube where you type in like da-da-da-da-da type beat and then you like find the video and you can like purchase a lease basically to where you don't own the beat but you can use it commercially up to a certain amount of listens or whatever. So I just went and I picked up a bunch of beats that I could lease for my EP. And then I have a really tough dilemma for my EP. Can I vent about this really quick? This is like stressing me out a little bit. So I remember I started writing this song. Oh, also hello Suiren. I started writing this song for my EP and I thought, I was like, ooh, this is like a great like summer vibes type song. You know, the verse was good, the hook was nice. I was like, I got a little like work in progress here. I'm gonna toss this into the Discord of the charity concert that I was in. There was a little off-topic channel. I just tossed it in there and I was like, if any of y'all know how to rap, like, and you want to hop on this song, maybe like, you know, like hit me up, right? And I kid you not, I wait like 2 weeks, nobody responds. Like, well, people responded, but nobody was saying they were gonna write something. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this as a solo track. 2 weeks later, out of absolutely nowhere, this guy I've never spoken to from the concert sends me the most fire verse ever. It was so good. The verse was so crisp. He did this like sick thing over the chorus too. It was like, it's honestly such a sick feature. And it was fully mixed. It was all like, his vocal was completely ready to go. And I was like, damn, like, yeah, bro, like, please let me put this on this song. This is so good. I never actually got the stems though. Like I just have a video that he played of his verse, but it's got the instrumental included. It's not just the like raw vocal. Well, not the raw vocal, it'd be the mixed vocal, but it doesn't have the vocal on its own, right? And he's just been gone for like 2 months. He's been offline on Discord. I've been trying to get a hold of him for like 2 months and I can't. And I'm just sat here like, am I gonna have to like not put his verse on the song? Like, do I get somebody else? Do I just solo it? Like, I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna try maybe like see if I can find a route of contact outside of the Discord and see if I can get a hold of them before I sort of like make a final choice. But I was planning to get this this EP out hopefully for the end of July, and I'm just not gonna make that deadline if I have to keep waiting on this, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be really sad if I can't actually put his verse on the song, because it was so fire. But you know, we'll see what I can do. Listen to the Fox's Wedding or the Spider and the Lion like Fox. I actually haven't heard either of those. Are those like older Vocaloid songs? Because those definitely sound like the more old style Vocaloid. Let me look this up. The Fox's Wedding. Lyrics. Is there no Vocaloid wiki page for this? Oh, there is. Kitsune no Yomeigi. This one. Yeah, this is from 2011. That's totally like a 2011 Vocaloid song title, 100%. I can see that. Who's this by? Masa. I don't even know this producer, actually. It's a pretty big song, though. Cool. I'll listen to this later. And then what was the other one? The spider and the lion. Oh wait, I just wrote the and. The spider and the kitsune like lion lyrics. That's, I think, the name of the song. Oh, kitsune like lion. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Onigumo to kitsune no shishito. Okay, interesting. Another Gumi Miku by Masa. Okay, this must be like one of your favorite producers here. I see a trend. I've never actually heard of this producer before, but they seem pretty cool. I mean, this is definitely, well, it's definitely old style. I can totally see that. The aesthetic is giving me is like kind of like Kikuo, if that makes sense. I haven't listened to a ton of Kikuo, but like just from like the little bit of the art I can see, it's definitely giving the Kikuo aesthetic for me. I feel like I have a bit more of like a modern taste in terms of Vocaloid music, but there's a lot of really good old ones too. There's a ton of good old Vocaloid songs that I like as well. I just kind of don't keep up. I don't go out of my way to look for the old ones as much, as I just tend to see like newer stuff. Lyrics might creep, I mean, yeah, but that's the thing with some Vocaloid and a lot of Vocaloid and just some J-pop in general sometimes have some pretty dark themes, you know? Like, I think, Yoru ni Kakeru, like the Racing Into the Night, the Yoasobi song, I think that might legit be the biggest J-pop song ever, and if it's not, it at least was for a long time, right? And that song is literally about, like, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it's like about coercing somebody else to commit double suicide with you. Like, it's really dark. It's a really dark song behind the like very bright like dance sort of aesthetic, you know what I mean? And like the video on YouTube is age restricted and stuff too. But for most people, you're not gonna go out of your way to look up what the lyrics mean, and you probably don't speak Japanese either, so like nobody cares. Music sound good and vibe. And I mean, like, to be fair, even knowing the lyrics, it doesn't change the way that I perceive the song. Like, I speak some Japanese too. Like, you know, I'm not gonna act like I'm sitting there listening and I'm like picking everything up as it goes, but like after I read it and like listen a couple times, I can pick up most of it off of a listen, like without lyrics, you know? At least a decent amount of the time. It depends how complex the song is, but one of my friends put out a new song for his birthday in Japanese, and I felt like happy because I only had to translate like a couple lines. I could understand almost all of it. To be fair, I don't think it was like a super complicated song or anything, but it was nice. It's always like a cool feeling with a language that you didn't grow up with learning, because like learning languages as an adult is a lot harder. And I haven't been studying Japanese in a while too, you know. Hello and goodbye, because I got stuff to do. No problem, Babo. Hello, goodbye. Thanks for dropping by. But yeah, like I remember I studied for JLPT N3 last year. I was planning to get certified for pretty much like, usually you would want N2, which is the next step up if you're gonna work like a corporate job in Japan. But if you're just like talking about daily living like level Japanese, N3 is usually like decently acceptable. And I studied my way up to that, and I was gonna take the exam, and then I just forgot. I just forgot to sign up for the thing. So like, even though I studied every day for like 4 months, and I like pounded Japanese really hard so that I would be ready to go and pass that exam, I just forgot to sign up. So I'm still not actually certified for it, but I was like, at the time I was like, okay, this is good though, because I saved the money, and then I'll go do N2 next year. And then I started trying to stream and everything, and I was like, I don't got time to study Japanese anymore, bro. Maybe I do, but I don't have the energy for it anyway. I haven't been studying for a while. I did plan on getting my N2. Maybe I'll do it someday, but I don't know. It's so much practice, and I don't know if I can justify going for the N2 until I'm using it a lot more, or I move to Japan for a while or something. I don't know. I don't know if I ever would even want to move to Japan though. Like, it wouldn't be a permanent move anyway. I love Canada too much. But Japan does seem pretty nice. There's a lot of things I like about Japan. Like, outside of just, you know, media culture. You know, I'm not one of those people where it's like, oh yeah, I love Japan and I want to move to Japan because anime is from Japan, and you know, like it's not really about that kind of thing for me. I like the culture a lot. People are very, very respectful and kind of in their own lane. I feel like maybe a little too in their own lane, but that's because I'm also very in my own lane, but I like to have the option to have people like come up to me sometimes, or you know, like I don't feel super weird if I like talk to someone that I don't know. That being said, I almost never talk to people I don't know first unless it's part of some sort of like group activity or whatever. I'm very quiet when I'm out in public. I gotta store up all the like conversational energy and save it for stream. And that just means that unless I'm with my friends, I don't say shit when I'm out. But you know, I think it's better that way. I don't have the time. I do have time, but I don't have the energy to just be talking to everybody I see on the street, you know? It is always nice though when the very rare times where like a stranger will compliment your outfit or something, or just like compliment something about you. I do love that. Hey, no problem, Kiwi, see you around. Yeah, I remember, you know what's been a very consistent experience for me? I spent a lot of time with my family in the time that my computer was down, so like probably the past month or so, barring like the past week, I guess. I was seeing my family a lot on both sides, so like a lot of like aunts and uncles and people I haven't seen in a while, but also like I was meeting some of my mom's friends and stuff for the first time. And I swear to God, I don't know why, but like middle-aged to older women all love to just be super jealous of my hair. Like the first time I'll meet them, they'll be like, oh my god, your hair. I like, you know, you are so lucky to have all of that hair. I've never met a demographic of people that get more excited about nice hair than middle-aged women. Especially as a guy. I don't know why. I feel like the fact that I'm a guy and I have it like changes things, but I don't use that much on my hair, you know. I just use like shampoo, conditioner. I don't 2-in-1 anymore. Not one of those guys. I know a lot of people are, and I think if you have short hair it works, but for long hair I definitely felt the difference, not only just switching from 2-in-1, but also like when I started getting nice shampoo or at least nicer shampoo and conditioner. Made a huge difference for me in terms of like the quality of my hair, you know, a lot less damaged all the time. I started using this like anti-frizz serum as well. It's like argan oil or something. I don't remember. Argan oil, yeah. I started using that to like, I put a little bit through my hair when it's drying, and that stuff is like magic. My hair always feels so smooth after. I don't know how, but it just really smooths it out. I don't usually like to use a ton of products for stuff, but I definitely feel like getting on the anti-frizz serum was totally the wave. It helped a lot. It was a big help for me. I don't even really like know what else. Do I have more stuff to talk about? I don't know. I've spent like so much of the past 2 days having my head ducked in after that tournament, because I literally don't know. I had that Google Doc open for so long, bro. It's on the keyboard. I was working so hard on that video script. I'm really excited to record the video script for the Splatoon video, because I don't even know how long it's gonna be. I feel like it might be over an hour. I think this video might be at least an hour long. It's gonna be crazy long. I mean, 10,000 words nearly, you know? That's a lot of words. But I think it's gonna be my best video. I was kind of I was thinking back to these videos I really like about competitive tournaments in Pokemon by, there's a YouTuber, his name is Wolfie VGC. I think he's the biggest Pokemon YouTuber, but he is the GOAT. And he makes the best videos in the entire niche. You know, he's so good at script writing and editing in like an engaging way and explaining everything in a way that's very palatable. I really like those videos, and when I was thinking about how good this tournament run was, I was like, I want to make a video like that for my competitive Splatoon tournament here. And you know what? Just like having a tournament experience like this makes me almost want to go and play like a competitive Pokemon tournament again for the first time in probably at least a year. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since I've played any like Pokemon tournaments. I've played a little bit of competitive casually since then, but I feel like it would be really fun to go back. You play Genshin Impact? I played Genshin for a bit because where I used to work, we started selling Genshin merch, and I was like, I need to know how to like talk to people about this. So I played it for a bit. I think I got to like level 18 or 20 or something. But I ended up uninstalling after a while. I think it's a cool game. I love the character designs, but I don't usually tend to play gacha games much, you know? I'm definitely like a free to play type person if I am gonna play, but those games are like kind of grindy if you do that, I feel like. So I don't always stick with it. I played Honkai Star Rail for a teeny bit too. I mean, I didn't really play it. I was dog sitting for my friend, and I decided I would play through the tutorial so that I could vote in the multiverse vistas for my friend's song. Because they had like a music competition, and I was like, oh, my friend has like a really good song in here. This actually might win. I want to like get my votes in. And you know what's crazy? She actually did win. I didn't expect it, but my friend actually won the multiverse vistas, my friend Rita, which was so sick. The fog is coming. Isn't this like an anime quote? Where have I seen this before? No? Wait, what is the fog is coming from? I could have swore. I feel like... Hold on. Because I swear I've seen... You know how Google... No! Oh, I found it. I found it. When you type in Japanese to English on Google and you get the little Google Translate thing, it'll have some like people also ask like drop down questions. And one of them says, what does kiri wa doko desu ka mean in English? Which is, where is the fog? I was like, I knew there was something about fog that kept coming up when I was looking at that. And I thought it was like an anime reference or something. Wait, what is Little Misfortune? I don't even know what Little Misfortune is. Is this a game? Wait, what is this? Now I'm curious. What am I even looking at? Little Misfortune. It is a game. Oh. How the hell did this get all the way to like number 2 on the Google result? That's crazy. A good game? Is it? Okay. I've never even heard of Little Misfortune, but it looks kind of like... I feel like the art style looks familiar. I don't know what's up with it though. Hey, what's poppin', Jake? How's it going? Oh, I've definitely seen this girl before. Yeah, no, I've seen like glimpses of this character at least. Traumatized but not traumatized child. Okay, so it's like complicated, I guess. Like a more story type game. That's kind of cool. You know what? I know we went over all the games that we got from Steam Summer Sale on my like Summer Sale stream, but I never really talked about the games that I bought for myself on stream, I don't think. Let me pull this up. Or maybe I did one time, but this was like part of my own personal haul. I got a few different things. I'm excited to like play all the new games too, you know. I scheduled we got a short hike on stream, and I think that'll be a cute little game, so I scheduled that for Thursday. But I think that's the only new game this week. Although we'll get onto the Elden Ring DLC too, because I'm literally just, I need to beat the final boss. I got really close, but I was tired, so I quit last time. I beat Millennia though, I beat Millennia. But yeah, I got, whenever we finish Elden Ring, I have Lies of P and Code Vein now for like extra Souls-like stuff. I'm excited to play Euro Truck Simulator. I feel like that's gonna make a really stupid stream. Valhalla. I'm also really excited to try Valhalla. I know everybody was talking about this visual novel, and I remember seeing clips of funny moments, or like I think it was Callie from Hololive. I remember watching her streaming it and thinking the game looked funny, but it was like I only like clicked in a couple times. I don't remember anything about what I saw. I just remembered that it was funny. So I'm excited to pick. There's so many good games to pick up off of the summer sale haul. We got so much good stuff. It's almost hard to like pick what to play first, you know what I mean? And now I feel like I gotta get back on Splatoon more after I played the tournament and I won. I really do want to get X rank in Splatoon. I think that I'm gonna try to make it to X rank on my own, because I almost hit S+ before the tournament, and I think I'm a lot better now than I was. So I should be able to get to S+ like either on or before the Wednesday stream, and then it would be really cool if I could make it to X rank in the next like month or two. That would be sick. X rank stream. I would love to do a stream to try and get to X rank. It'd be great to get that on stream. But I've had to like, I've been switching around subtle differences in my playstyle since that tournament. Because before that tournament, I was always playing the Tenatech Splattershot, which is the one with the ink strikes, or the 52 gal, which are, all you need to know, if that means nothing to you, is I was just playing like really aggressive weapons that are good at taking fight. They're like all-rounder weapons that are really good at taking fights. They let you carry a game. If you're playing well and your team has any sort of utility at all ever, like your teammates aren't literal just bots with like peanut brain, peanut fingers, peanut controller, like they can't do anything. If your teammates are real living beings that in fact exist, you can carry the game on your own a lot of the time playing it. But for the tournament, because I was not like the best player, I switched to the NZAP, which is like slightly worse for fighting, but has the best like support ability in the entire game. And that's just really good to have even in ranked, right? Like, it's good for you, it powers up your teammates, it just like your odds as a team of doing better if you have it is like way higher. But the problem is, you would think being in S rank, being in the third highest designated rank in the game, that people would know what things do. But nobody picks it up when I play solo queue. When I'm playing solo queue and I'm playing with Tacticooler, I can like throw it down. So I was kind of playing support, but not really. See, like roles are really weird in Splatoon. It's very fluid, so I'll explain it real quick. When I make my Splatoon video, there's like an in-depth explanation about the strategy behind it too, but the way it works is I have a special that is called Tacticooler. It's like you throw this little mini fridge and it gives any of your teammates who walk beside it, you get the juice, you get the drink, you know what I mean? You get hydrated. Yeah, the fluid, yeah. Oh yeah, the fluid, cause ink, that's funny. But yeah, so because that ability buffs up your entire team in a lot of ways, like I think it gives you basically a bonus to every combat stat in the game. Literally, pretty much every stat is increased when you have the Tacticooler drink, and it makes it so that you respawn instantly and super jump faster if you die. So you can play more aggressive, take fights better, and even if you lose, you can just like respawn immediately and come back, and there's like no downside, right? So it's really broken. So because of that, you really don't want to die before you can throw your Tacticooler. So you're in like a semi-support role where you don't play aggressively until you get the cooler, you throw the cooler, and then you switch to being like a Slayer role, like you're offensive, because now you can die. You know, you've got your special up, it's not like as valuable for you to just kind of sit in the back. So it's like you transition out of support into like offense, and then afterwards you'll transition back, kind of, right? You sort of like flip back and forth. And it works really well because it lets your entire team get the drinks and have way better pushes. But in solo queue, if you're the only one actually picking up the damn drinks and your team's not fighting together anyway, it's not like that good of an ability compared to the ones that, you know, like can just like take a big plot of area or let you just solo kill a bunch of people if you play it right. Like, you know, it's not quite as individually advantageous. So after trying to solo queue with it for a bit, when you get like good teammates, it's awesome, and when you get bad teammates, it sucks. And I kind of just was like, if I'm gonna like rank up for myself, you know, like queue my way up on my own, then I am gonna go back to playing more offense, right? I'm just gonna go back to playing with like splatter shot or whatever and just try to like solo carry the lobbies a bit more. Yeah. And you know, I think my win rate is a lot better that way when I just kind of let myself try and carry harder. Usually, at least for now. Maybe when I get higher rank, I'll kind of switch back because more people will like be able to play around me, but we'll see. What's up, Wubs? How's it going? But yeah, I'm enjoying Splatoon a lot though. It's actually a really, really fun shooter. I think it's got like my favorite, it's like a really nice continuation of all the things I liked about Valorant when I played that game, because there's a lot of stuff that I don't like about Valorant, bro, community included. It is a goddamn blessing that Splatoon games, instead of queuing up for ranked and you gotta sit there for like a half hour or an hour and there's 4 like people that never speak to real people in real life that are just sitting there on the comms tilted being angry, and you're just stuck with that for like an hour trying to get your win. You just hop on and a ranked game is like 5 minutes and there's no comms other than you can like spam like a little booyah or like ouch in the over your character or something. Like, you know, I think it's so funny. I didn't even realize while I was playing the tournament, but my teammate kept doing a comm that I didn't know, which is on my ouch, which is when you die, you spam ouch so that people can see where you died. But I just think that on my ouch is such a funny comm to be giving. I don't know. Because it's like so intense too. You'll just be playing, it's like on my ouch, on my ouch, on my ouch. Like, I alone in the honored one ammo. Yes. What is the full quote for that? It's from Jujutsu Kaisen, right? I am the honored one. Through heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. That's the quote, yeah. I was awake for almost 2 days. I just woke up and I realized I was asleep for 15 hours. Damn, that beats my record. I think my record is 14. I don't think I've ever slept more than 14 hours. And that was a long time ago. I can't sleep like really long term like that anymore. I think the longest I ever get nowadays is like 10, maybe 11 if I was just knockout tired. But even then, nowadays I like wake up naturally after 9 hours or something. Like, I don't know, it's like my body is adultifying, you know, I'm almost growing up or something. It's crazy. Like I'm sleeping like a normal amount. 20 hours. What? How do you even sleep 20 hours? Like, did you like wake up in the middle of that and then go back, or did you just genuinely just wake up later and it's like, oh hey, it's been 20 hours? Like, can you imagine that? You go to bed at like midnight and then you wake up the next day and it's already 6 p.m. That's okay. Wait, no, sorry, 8 p.m. Wait, 8 p.m. That's worse. that is insane. What? Hey, I mean, if you're ever like sick or something, that is a really nice thing to like heal up without having to like be awake through it. You just click the off button and let your body do its work. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of cool, being able to sleep that long, because I certainly can't do that. I slept like 8 hours today. Yeah, my sleep, see, I was so tired that I went to bed at like 12:30 last night. I probably fell asleep at like 1, but that's like a lot earlier than usual for me. Most nights I'll go to bed at like 3, maybe 4. You know, but yeah, I just woke up. I didn't have an alarm for today. I was prepared to sleep in longer, but this just happens to me more and more now, where like, even if I don't set an alarm, and like it's not the conventional like time that I go to bed and wake up, I'll still just wake up after like 8 hours a lot of the time now, and I'm not tired anymore. Which I wasn't ready for that, because like up until like my very late teenage years, I would always need like 9.5 hours, you know. I needed more sleep than the average person, I feel like. Oh, I mean, technically I think 9 is the recommended amount for when you're going through puberty or whatever, like in your teenage years, but I never expected that to change for me, I guess. It was kind of surprising. What happened to Roblox? Ooh, did they change the death sound in Roblox? I can't even imagine them changing that. It was so iconic. But I don't even play Roblox, to be honest. I think I've only ever played 2 Roblox games ever. I played Robeats because I like rhythm games, and my friend who plays Roblox was like, play Robeats with me. I'm like, okay. And then the other time was Counterblock's Roblox Offensive for the same reason, but with Counter-Strike instead of Roblox. Which, to be fair, that game is a better game than I would expect out of a Roblox spinoff. What's up, Oscar? How's it going? 5 or 6 hours now. Wow. Like, voluntarily? Like, you purposely don't sleep much, or you just wake up and, like... I know I've seen Pirate Software talk about being a type of person where they get the same value out of 5 hours of sleep as most people do out of 8 or 9. And it just lets them like do a ton more work than the average person, which is like that's so busted. That's actually like such a superpower, I swear to God. Just wake up and like, do you have to like nap later in the day, or you just actually sleep like 5-6 hours a day and that's just enough? Because if so, that's crazy. Like, that's just a whole extra 2 hours, 3 hours every day. That's sick, honestly. I wish that I could do that. Sometimes like I think about, you know, just 5 or 6 a day. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, yeah. How old are you? I'm like 20. I'm young, but like, I'm an adult though. I'm still growing. Oh yeah, sorry. 999,920 years old. That's how canonically old I am. You know, it's totally not 999,920 because I'm actually just 20 and the extra 9s made it like a cool like alien type thing or something, you know. That's not important. Like your voice? Thank you. I'm glad you like my voice. I didn't for a long time. He's old, bro. Oh, boomer. No, come on. Get on. Galaxy, yeah. Yeah, no, come on. Even if I'm old, you know, in my canon age, I will always be young at heart, you know. I think maybe. I say that, but you know, I was talking to my family the other day. I was talking to my aunt flew in from like a further, like way out in the country. I don't get to see her. I haven't seen her in years. And she was like, oh, you know, like Twi's always been like an old soul. And I was like, you know what, kinda, yeah. I feel like I have very modern tastes, but I am kind of an old soul in a lot of ways. Ghostface? I don't even know what that is. They put the kids super skibbity. Shut up, bro. Shut up. I say, using the fucking Giga Chad thumbnail. Not me talking about brain rot with this face literally on the thumbnail. And the title is just chatting. Gonna be 70 trying to skydive? I'm not trying to skydive now, man. That's too much for me. I'm too scared of skydiving, man. Maybe one day I would muster up the courage to skydive, but I remember even just going, I went to the amusement park with my friend who's like 30, and she was like, I'm too old to want to do all the crazy rides, and I'm like, that's perfect, because I'm too scared to want to do all the crazy rides, so we can just ride the chill stuff. And for the most part we did, but we decided we wanted to do one last roller coaster, one more just chill roller coaster for the end of the day, and we couldn't see all of it. There was like a building in front of part of the roller coaster, but it looked relatively tame, so we went up, we got on, and the cart starts going. It goes forward a bit, and all of a sudden there are 2 360 spins in front of me, like full vertical circle. You know, there's like twists sideways, and I just look at her and I'm like, oops. Like, my bad. It ended up being the craziest ride we did for the entire day. But it was really fun though. I'm actually glad that we took it by accident, but it was not at all what we were going for. It was much crazier than I normally pick. I think roller coasters are fun, but I have a limit, you know. I don't want to go on anything where I'm literally dropping like 90 degrees vertically downwards, you know. That's like too much. I like the sort of more neutral roller coasters where it's not like literal children's baby roller coaster, but it's also not like, yeah, I'm gonna just, you know, ignore, you know, 10 missed calls from gravity. I'm just gonna fly you upside down at 10,000 miles per hour and send you just twirling around in 360s everywhere. When's your birthday? My birthday is in March. My birthday is March, so yeah, it'll be a little while until my next one. I have to do a bunch of prep in advance for like content stuff because my debut and my birthday were like 3 days apart. So if I want to do things for them separately, I have to like prep everything in advance and have like 2 big projects ready at the same time. Watch the fall out of those. Oh my god, yeah. You couldn't pay me to get on one of those, you know, those rides at the amusement park where it lifts you up and then it like fake drops you, like it'll like jolt downwards and then stop again, and it'll just like be teasing you with the drop until they actually bring you back down. You could not pay me to, okay, well, you could pay me to get on one of those, but you'd have to pay a stupid amount of money because I hate those. They make me so scared. They just like look so scary, and like I get motion sick, and I don't know, man. I don't like it. It feels wrong. I don't like when those rides make you feel like you're just like playing with death to that degree. That stuff always spooks me out. Started sleeping 5 or 6 hours normally at 3rd grade. I assume you don't mean that you're currently in 3rd grade by that message, but I mean, I don't think that's normal particularly. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. I was gonna say, but let me look this up. Only sleep 5 hours a night. Is this a thing? How come some people only sleep 5 hours naturally? Many people try to convince themselves they are short sleepers, but sleeping an average of 5 hours a night is more often due to life circumstances, poor sleep hygiene, environmental factors, or sleep disorders. But there are people who are short sleepers that have certain genetic mutations for super like optimized sleep. What percentage of people are short sleepers? We are figuring this out. It's far less than 1% of the population. Research has only identified about 50 families that have certain gene variations that protect naturally short sleepers from the typical effects of insufficient sleep. I'm assuming that means 50 families of genes and not 50 actual human families. But I'm curious though, if there's like an actual like studied number. Your favorite video game? Ooh, that's a hard one. I feel like my favorite video game changes a lot, but I mean, actually, you know what? It might be Elden Ring after playing through Elden Ring. It's just been so damn good. That game is unbelievably great. But also, maybe Osu. I feel like I played Osu so much, and I really, really love that game. Or like Pokemon. I like Pokemon a lot too. All three I really like. I like a lot of stuff, but mostly Nintendo games tend to be like my favorite. Nintendo games and rhythm games have usually been like my favorite genres of stuff, but Elden Ring was like a first in its genre for me, and that game is so great. Got a parrot? Should I name him Paul? I mean, yeah, sure, why not? You could even go for like Polly and have it be like, I mean, I guess that would be spelled with like an O. That's like the generic parrot name though, isn't it? For like, you know, you always see like Polly want a cracker or whatever, right? It could be Paul for short. It's short for Polly. Full name Polly. Paul, last name E. Have a parrot and it's annoying. I think I had a point where I thought about getting a bird, but my mom is allergic to feathers, so I can't. My family got hella allergies. The reason I got a bearded dragon back in the day, like I did think lizards were cool, but my dad is allergic to like animals with fur, so like dogs and cats and all of that, and my mom's allergic to feathers, so there's like almost nothing I could have. I guess there's fish. I had fish when I was a kid and they died in like a week. I could not take care of the fish. Hey yo, I'm sorry to like the 3 cloudfish or whatever that I had when I was like 12 or something. I didn't mean it, dog. You have a duck? Oh my god, I love pet ducks. They're so cute. I remember one time at work, somebody came and they brought a duck in a stroller, and it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. It was so cute. I love pet ducks. Just seeing like duck videos always makes me so happy. He talks a lot. What does your parrot say? Wait, I'm actually curious. What does your parrot like talk about? Like, what do they say? What happened to the fish? I don't even remember. Maybe I didn't feed them properly, but I think I just didn't treat the water properly. I think we tried to like create the right environment with the water, but we couldn't get it working. So we just ended up putting the fish tank in the laundry room, and hopefully somebody who can actually take care of fish ended up picking that up and, you know, giving some fish a home instead of just killing them like I did by accident. Super quiet, but tries to bite my ear is crazy. That's funny. My babysitter used to have birds, actually. I don't know if they were parrots, but my babysitter used to have 2 birds. And I remember I used to be really scared of them because I was scared of like every animal ever back in the day. But there was one time that their bird just landed on my shoulder and I felt like so cool. I was like a pirate captain in that moment. Because I just had this bird just chilling on my shoulder. Hello, are you awake? Hey, I eat. Wait, do they say I eat when they want food? Because if so, that is like so smart. That's crazy. If they can like learn language to like express it. Wow, wait, that's so cool. I know there's those like, what are they called? African gray, maybe? There's like some types that are really smart. African gray parrot. I know these guys are geniuses. The African Greys are crazy smart. If you ever want to see a bird that's really smart, go on YouTube and look up African Grey. Those things are like impressively smart. They can literally like have like mini conversations and stuff, and like, I don't know, they're just really smart. That's insane, bro. That means you're saying it around your bird though. Yo, that's not cool though. That's not cool. Or somebody is anyway. Birds in the Moon. Oh my god, Rio, that's a throwback. What year is this movie from? Wait, when did this movie come out? 2011, wow, yeah. Damn, 2011 was 13 years ago. What the hell? That feels wrong. But yeah, I do remember watching Rio. Rio is a good movie. I never, you know, I don't watch a lot of movies in general, but Rio is a good one. I remember seeing that. It was cute. He was a shelter bird. I see. Came from a bad home. Bro was raised in a bad neighborhood. You gotta teach him right. That's crazy though. That's actually crazy. Oh my god. What's your favorite movie? It's gonna be some like anime thing probably. Like just because I don't really watch like a lot of Western media anymore. I used to a little bit when I was a kid, but I still didn't much. But nowadays, like, most of the time, I mostly just watch anime if I'm gonna watch anything. Favorite scary movie? It's been so long since I've even watched a scary movie. I was never much of a horror person, to be honest. I don't know if I have one. Like, anime? I love anime. I've seen a lot. Well, okay. I've seen a lot of not like super mainstream anime, and I've seen a decent amount of mainstream anime. But my problem is that even though I like shonen, I'm not usually sitting there when I'm gonna pick up a new show and I'm like, I want to watch shonen. So there's a ton of really popular like Shonen Jump stuff that I just haven't like seen at all. Like I still haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen, which I feel like every time I tell somebody that, they're like, "Oh my god, how have you not watched Jujutsu Kaisen? It's like the best thing ever." Better, and I'm like, I know. I watched the movie. It was good. I really should watch it, but I still haven't seen it though. Well, I watched 4 episodes and then I got really busy with work and I put it down, and then I haven't picked it up since. I knew it, bro. I knew people were gonna be like, "What?" I just knew. Man, I had a feeling that I was gonna get ganged up on for that. But you know, I watched the JJK. You know, they had the prequel movie, that the JJK 0, I think that was really good. But I don't know if I want to pick it up because, like, from what I know, like so many characters just die in that show, and like, I think for me, what I know is that when I watch JJK, I will enjoy it. But I'm not motivated to watch it at the moment. Somebody's gonna have to give me a real, like, reason, like a good kick in the ass to start it before I actually do. 3 bunnies and a dog. Oh, that's so sweet. My cousins used to also have a dog that would like never ever bark, but she was always like wagging her tail. She was like the cutest little dog. She passed away recently, but she lived a long life, like 14 or 15, I think. And she was my favorite dog that I ever met. She was so good. But they have a new dog now who is also relatively quiet and very, very cute, so friendly. I always, you know, I love when I get to like go and visit other people with dogs, because I get to have all the benefits of a dog with none of the responsibility of taking care of it. Like, I feel like I would love having a dog, but when I move out, it would be too much work for me. I don't know that I could actually handle taking care of a dog like every day. But I love when my friends and my family just have a dog and I can just pull up and be like, "Oh my god, hello," and just like, you know, be petting him and stuff, you know, like doing tricks with like treats and all of that. I love dogs. They're so cute and just wonderful little creatures. They're so great. But I can barely take care of myself. So I'm not worthy. I'm not powerful enough to wield the dog. Maybe one day. Paul is an op is crazy. That's so funny. Not the parrot ops, bro. That's crazy. We got bird ops in the chat. That's so stupid, man. That's funny. I remember, I've never been bit by a bird, but when I was a kid, my babysitter had this like little chihuahua. I think it was like a chihuahua and like a pug crossbreed. Not a pug. It was a chihuahua and something crossbreed anyway. Little teeny yappy dog, right? And I remember one time when I was like 10, I accidentally, it wasn't hard and I was just like, I wasn't wearing shoes or anything, but I accidentally stepped on her tail and she was just nipping at my heels, like chasing me down this hallway. And it was so traumatizing as a child. It didn't actually hurt. It like tickled. But I was really scared because she was just trying to bite my heels and I was just running away and she would just keep chasing me and nipping at my heels. It was so scary when I was like 10. I was just screaming. That's like one of the worst memories I have of being bitten by animals, because I haven't been bitten by much of anything, to be honest, but I always remember that. What's your favorite animal? Oh, I think we talked about this earlier. It's really hard for me to say. Like really basic, but probably dog or cat. But I mean, maybe I love turtles too. I do love turtles. They're really cute. I don't think I would ever want to take care of one, because like taking care of the water for a turtle is, oh my god, like it's a lot of work. But they are very cute, and like you can't even pet it. Like you can't pick them up and like, you know, be all like friendly and all of that with a turtle. But you know what? They're so cute that I allow it. Maybe if you got like a tortoise, it would be a little more manageable because you don't have to do like the water, right? Like they just live on land. There are a lot of cute tortoises too. There's some like small ones. I want to say like, I think box turtles were pretty cute, and I think that those ones are like tortoises. Or like at least don't live in the water, but I might just be remembering that wrong. They actually might live in the water. Box turtles are so cute though. They're just these like teeny little guys with a bunch of orange, and they look really, really cute. Paul's entire personality is just violence. There do be pets like that, man. Some pets are just like that. He had a total of 9 dogs since his dad was oh, they're hunting dogs. That's crazy. Wait, that's kind of cool. I've never actually met a hunting dog, I don't think. I wouldn't know. Hey, maybe if they're like just, you know, not open about it, but I've never met anybody with a hunting dog, I don't think. I know my friend won't be training her to be a hunting dog, but my friend is gonna have a really, really huge dog soon, because I puppy sit, like I dog sat for them, and it was she was so big for being like a month or 2 old, because she's a crossbreed of like a German Shepherd and a Husky. So like that dog gonna be huge, bro. I asked him, and he said it would probably be like 50 pounds by the time that she was full grown. I was like, 50 pounds? That's like a third of me, bro. Like, hello? That's huge. Had a dog that was going nuts for my what? Like, oh my god, wait, that's terrifying, not gonna lie. That's actually really scary. like just a random person's dog or something like that. That's crazy. The thighs is really weird too. I don't know. Maybe something with your clothing or something. I have no idea, but that is weird. You know, talking about clothing in that kind of area, not anything to do with biting or even animals for that matter. But I remember one time on my old backpack, right? I had this keychain that was it was like a Kirby stress ball that was just attached to my bag. So it was like this little keychain of Kirby, and you could squeeze it all the way and then it would pop back out like a stress ball. It was so satisfying. I loved having that thing. But I forgot that I had it because I had it for a while, and I was coming back to where I live, you know, I was going to open the door, so I'm just standing here with my bag on, and I felt a little hand just like hit me in the middle of my butt. Just straight down the middle, and I jumped. I was like, huh? Like, yo, like what was that? Like, I didn't say yo, but I was like, like, you know, I got spooked. And I turned around, and there was this little kid, like probably this like 3-4-year-old little kid trying to reach up at my Kirby, but they were too short to reach Kirby, so they just grabbed my butt. And the parent was like so embarrassed, but it was really funny. Cause I was so shook. I was just like, what the hell is this touch my butt, bro? Like I was shook. And I just see this cute little kid, and I'm like, oh, because I forgot the Kirby was even there. I was like, why did this kid just touch my butt? Like, that doesn't, just because a kid, I was still confused. And she was like, the toy. I looked at my bag and I was like, oh, like it was so funny immediately, but I was not ready. But that was a jump scare though. Definitely one of the worst places that you could be touched by surprise from. I always end up with funny stories with kids though, man. Like I remember one time when I was working retail, this one was really funny too. I was just standing at the cash, and they were just looking at some snacks or something, and this little girl who's probably like 5 or 6 walks up to me, and she's like, are you a boy or a girl? And then her mom was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. But I was just laughing because I was just such a like innocent little question. It was so funny to me. And honestly, it's a compliment, to be honest. Like, I think that as a guy, if somebody ever confuses you for a girl, that's a compliment in my book. You know, my hair was pretty long at the time, and that was like COVID, so you know, we had masks. I definitely look a lot more feminine with a mask on than I do without it. Even though I don't have like a particularly masculine face or whatever, it's still, I just feel like the way that wearing a mask like highlights your eyes more, it makes it easier to have the like femme look, I guess. Femboy, a little bit. Sometimes, not all the time, but I dabble. I dabble. Scariest thing that's ever happened to me. That's a hard question. I don't know if it's actually the scariest thing that ever happened to me, but definitely one of the most traumatizing. This freaked me out real bad when I was a kid. I remember I used to live on like one of the top floors on my building, and one time in our air conditioner, because it's summertime, you gotta have an air conditioner out here, you know, it's too hot. Literally inside the air conditioner there was a wasp nest. Like, some wasps flew in and built a nest in our air conditioner. So for that day, you would just see wasps popping in and out of the air conditioner. And I was deathly afraid of bugs as a kid. Like, I would literally freak out if there was like a fly or like a spider getting close to me that I couldn't deal with, or especially bugs like that were a little bigger, like a bee or something like that. I was really like a little scaredy cat when it came to all that stuff as a kid. So seeing wasps just in the living room, when I tell you, as soon as because I was still a kid, I told my dad, and then I locked myself in my room until he dealt with it. I was like, nope, I'm not going out there. I wouldn't go to the bathroom. I didn't want to go anywhere near the damn wasps, bro. I was like, nope, I'm gone. I don't know, to this day, I don't know how they managed to build a nest in the air conditioner. I've never heard of anybody else having this happen before. I don't know how they managed to get enough stuff in there to build a whole nest. But there was a wasp nest in our air conditioner. It was really scary. Ghostface. Oh, is that what Ghostface is? Oh, it's this guy. Okay, I know what this is. Yeah. He was just standing at the end of a street under a street light, and now I'm obsessed. I was more interested. You crazy, dog. What? You literally are the main character of a horror movie, and you're about to live up to it. You're gonna be the person who's like, whoa, what was that sound? And then they walk into the basement and get killed in the basement. On purpose. Like, why would you go look at the sound, bro? He looked cool. See, you're actually gonna be the character that dies first. I swear to God. We got the real life horror movie protagonist right now. This is it, man. I can't wait to see Oscar in theaters in 2026 or 2025 or something. We're gonna see this man's story based on a true story. Oh no. Just make sure you never find like a clown with a balloon in the little like aqueducts of the road or whatever. That was what it was, right? It was like a little clown dude in like the sewers or whatever, I think. I don't remember. I don't even think I actually watched it now that I think about it. I saw the trailers for it, but I never actually watched. What time is it? I guess that depends where you are. I don't know. It's like almost 7 p.m. for me. Wow, I've been yapping for like 2 hours. Damn. Almost 2. Oh yeah, right. I have a surprising amount of people who tune into the streams from Europe. That's like, well, I don't even know if you would be Europe there. That would be like Eastern Europe, because that's like 7-hour diff. That's pretty far. Paul's going to seeing Jim just pop back in chat over and over, progressively just being more and more, throwing hands with his parrot. This is funny, man. I hope by jail you just mean he's going back in his cage. 6:50? Yeah, it's 6:50 here too. I'm from the East Coast, North America, so it's chill right now. It's like 7. I'm debating if after this stream I should be a productive person and start working on one of my songs, or I could be playing some more Splatoon, which would be pretty fun, you know. I do feel like playing some Splatoon. I don't know. I'll probably end up playing for a little bit and then working on the song before I go to bed. From Spain? Ooh, Spain is cool. I want to visit Spain someday. Can I sing? A little singing? I could probably sing something. Let me see. What do I got? What's chillin'? Let me go for the classic strat. I'm gonna go to my search history and type lyrics and see what pulls up. I don't know if I want to say that without knowing what that means. Oh yeah, that looks like it's a strong swear word, and also I have language rules, so I'm gonna just boop you out of this chat. Thank you though. Bye bye. 554. Okay, nice. What country are you from? Canada. Oh, oops. I just killed somebody's European friend. No. Bro, there were 3 of you who were Finnish? That's crazy. Okay, wait. Let me bring them back. Come back. I didn't expect we had so many Finnish people here. That's crazy. Favorite movie? I'm not sure. Probably something anime. I don't even know what anime movie I would even pick, but one of them. Do I have anything cool? You know what? Today's a rainy day. What if I sing like a rainy day type song that I have? Something soft. Oh, you know what song I've been listening to a little bit recently? Everything Goes On by Porter Robinson. I don't usually sing English, but... Bye. Thank you for dropping by, I guess. We have the Finnish flags. Let's do a little singing, why not? Now you've put me back in the mood to do a little singing. Yeah, I did some singing practice earlier. Let me do a quick little warm up, little lip trill. I don't know. It always helps me like warm my voice up a little bit, even just doing like one of those. Don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, 'cause when we're gone, everything goes on. Well, you were staring at the window, and I said, I'll just bring the sea to you. But if I was gone tomorrow, won't the waves crash on? Is it selfish that I'm happy as we pass the setting sun? Someday I'll be overcast, but you won't have to cry, 'cause we'll do the grieving while I'm by your side. I said, don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, and when we're gone, everything goes on. I messed up the lyrics a little bit because I didn't realize I was on the short version instead of the full version when I was reading it. I don't usually sing like really soft like that, but that song is really gentle. I love it. I love that song. It's really good. Too good. Thank you. I'm really flattered by that. Bro's hitting those. Thank you. I'm actually very self-conscious about my like soft voice. I normally sing very like loud, explosive songs, but I really like soft singing though. I could fall asleep from it. I actually have on this channel, I made a soft singing ASMR video, and I have 2 more that I need to finish that I haven't finished. If I can find the time, I might actually post the next one this Sunday. Because I have the art ready for 2 more, and I haven't recorded either of them. I was midway through recording one of them when my PC broke, and I had to redo my entire system, and I lost the data for it. So I have to restart that one, but it's fine. It's like 1, maybe 2 recording sessions to do it, so I'll get around to it. What's your favorite song? Ooh, that's a hard question. There's so much good music, man. That's a really hard question. What's my favorite song? Probably Stellar Stellar by Hoshimachi Suisei. It's a Japanese song by another VTuber, and that song is like, it always comes back to me in my time of need, and it inspires me to do better. and my first ever concert like performance, if you can really call it that, I did a little performance in a charity concert earlier this year, and I sung Stellar Stellar, and it was like a big moment for me. I don't know that song by C418, sorry. I don't know. The only C418 songs I even know are like the Minecraft ones from back in the day, and I still barely remember those. Did you make your VTuber model? No. So I basically made a really crude sketch of my design idea and a like more thorough like document full of references and stuff, and then I worked together with my artist Tomoko Mama. I worked with her to make the design, and then I got another person, his name is Nonon, and Nonon Papa is the one that did the rigging that lets me move around and be alive, kinda. Dance, I don't know that song. Wait, oh, it's this song, isn't it? I remember, I never actually listened to this song much, so I definitely don't know it enough to sing it, but I do remember hearing this like a couple years ago. Yeah, this is 2019. I remember this song, but I don't know it enough to sing it, sorry. You have a pet? I used to have a bearded dragon, but I don't anymore. She was nice though. I dog sat for my friend though. Sometimes I'll like go and I don't mind going to help with other people's pets, but I'm not good at taking care of animals all like day in, day out, to be honest. I'm barely consistent enough at taking care of myself. Oh man, but I do love pets though. They're really sweet. You're not yourself when you're hungry? I mean, true. Isn't that like a Snickers quote or something? Dog just peed on the couch. That sucks, yo. Oh, I'm potty training him too hard. I was really scared because I was dog sitting for my friend and they have a puppy. I was really scared she was just gonna piss on the floor randomly or something, but thankfully that didn't happen, so. They did have these like training pads though, like ideally you take the dog like out back to the backyard to use the bathroom or whatever, but there was one time where they had like some training pads that were used. It was fine, you know, that's what they're there for. Paul is he's way too violent when he's hungry, bro, committing felonies. Paul needs rehab. Bro, not Jimville, I don't know if you'd be willing to do this, but I would love if you'd be willing to join the join my Discord and send us pictures of Paul. I want to see this bird. This bird sounds like a menace, and I want to know who he is. Here's the Discord, by the way, if anybody in chat wants to hop in. We have a little small community in here for now. Can you sing a Spanish song? I don't know if I don't know any Spanish songs, like not well enough to sing, I don't think. I don't listen to like, I don't know, most of the music I listen to is English or Japanese, and outside of those two, even if I do listen, I've never really tried to like learn, I've never tried to learn like songs in those languages. Give it a try. I just don't even know what I would do. I would have to listen to a song. Like, I'd have to pick a song and learn it first, really. I don't know any enough. It's easy. I don't know a song. I don't know. I don't listen to Spanish music enough. I'm sorry. Still got 3. Oh wait, I 3 like the Hololive one, like Marine and Kobo. Dude, I love that song. That song is hella stuck in my head if that's the one that you're talking about. Yes. I'm actually thinking I might do a cover of that song. I haven't decided for sure, but wait, now I have to sing this song. Okay. You haven't oh man, wait, I haven't heard that in so long. Hold on, wait. I want to sing I first. This song is so catchy. Well, the chorus anyway. Okay, you guys ready to hear my like louder singing voice, like my, you know, where I'm actually how I normally sing, I guess. Hold on, I need to do a couple more. Do I have water still? Hold on, I need water first. I had like maybe a few drops, good enough. Okay, that should be enough. All right, I'll be fine. All right. 父な二人は誰 Hands up 打ち上げた前カラッとちゃうような熱が足りない Our night's just begun, hey let's blast it 弾けてやでに誰来世まで we wanna party All eyes on me, I can taste your high Hey まだまだ沸いていこうぜはい注目まあ一応踊ってこうか宣言してんのはI That song is so fun, man. It's got like so much energy. I love singing songs like that. Those kind of songs are really, really fun. Oh yeah, you got the ad-libs for me. Thank you, Goofy Little. Yeah, baby, in the back. That song is really, really great. It's one of the best songs to come out of Hololive in a long time. Hey, I'm glad you guys like my voice, man. Originally, I never thought I was a good singer when I first started. I was really, really insecure, and I was with some friends in a Discord call, and they were like, "No, we're doing karaoke. Like, just do something. Just sing something." And I didn't sing like that at the time, and I didn't know enough Japanese to sing most of the Japanese songs that I listened to. So I ended up singing like a Dragon Force song, and they were like, "You're good." And then after a while, like when I got more into like the VTuber scene, I was like, I want to learn to sing for real. So, you know, like I've never done any professional vocal coaching or anything, but I've been practicing singing on my own for 4 or 5 years now, I guess. It's been a while. Maybe actually it might be more like 3 or 4, but still, it's been a while anyway. I've been singing for a little while. Dancer Night? Oh, I don't think I know how to sing this one, but I think Night Dancer by Imase. This song, I'm assuming is the one you're talking about. I don't know this one well enough to sing it, but I do like vaguely remember listening to this song. This one's pretty popular, wasn't it? Say something silly in Japanese. Something silly? Like what? I don't even know what to say. Oh my god. Okay, we're just getting to the part where I just embarrass myself for everybody. That's fine, sure. Oni-chan. There you go, fine. That's I don't have a cute voice. I don't have a cute voice, man. I don't know what you want from me. I did it anyway. Too bad. Clipped, yep, clipped and shipped. It's in the books forever. Me when I lie. What do you mean? I don't have a cute voice. I don't. It sounds so corny and cheesy when I do lines like that. It's not good. You do? No. Nah. You guys are capping. You guys are capping. Okay, man. Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, of course. I should honestly be a voice actor because I just have the world's cutest voice, you know? It's so real, so true. So true, man, of course. Say hi? There's a lot of ways that you could say hi in Japanese, you know? Like, I mean, I guess because right now it's evening time, I would say like konbanwa, right? You know, like good evening. But there's a lot of stuff that you could pick. I have like, what state or town do you live in? I'm from Toronto. I'm up in Canada. Out here from the 6. I never call it that, but I don't know why I had the urge to say that. Be a voice actor, cutest voice. Now I don't have like the flexibility. I can't do voices that aren't just my voice. Spain. What about Spain? Catalunya? Wait, how do you pronounce it? Let me put my headphones on. English to Spanish. Hello. Well, I mean, I guess that's usually just hola, right? But what is this word? Catalunya. I don't know. I can't. How do they make the T sound like that? Catalunya. I don't know what that is. Oh, is that where you're from? is that like the name of a city? Wait, that's a cool name. Autonomous Community of Spain. Oh, it's just part of Spain, I think, right? Nice. Fake left? That's just my left. What? Do I sound like I'm fake laughing? That's just how I laugh. I don't know. Join the Discord. Nice, welcome. All the way in Atlanta. Oh, that's like Georgia, right? Isn't Georgia pretty far north? Wait, hold on. United States labeled map. My US geography's so cooked, y'all. I need the labels. Where is Atlanta from? I don't even. Atlanta. It is Georgia. Where is Georgia? How far down is this? How far? Oh my god, it's like by Florida. Okay, never mind. That is not north at all, bruh. Not even close. From Serbia? Originally from Macedonia? Oh, nice. Wow, we got people from all over the place. That's sick. I haven't really traveled particularly, but I have like... Living in Toronto is interesting because it's the most multicultural city in the world. I think there's like an immigration... It's like almost 1 in 2 people who live in Toronto are like people that have immigrated from somewhere else. It's the highest rate in the entire world. So, you meet a lot of people from a lot of different places, you know? It's really cool. And there's restaurants for every type of food. Literally every type of food. If you think it, there's a restaurant for it somewhere. Gonna head out? No problem, Kiwi. Good night. In the Discord, welcome in, Jim. Send us your parrot pics in like the little pets channel at some point. I want to see. I'm in Texas. Nice. My best friend lives in Texas. Okay, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna say that I love Texas, but there is a really cool guy in Texas who I know. Wait, there's Holo concerts coming up? Wait, I didn't even know. Oh, you mean the world tour thing? That doesn't even touch Europe, I think. Aren't they doing like a world tour that just doesn't have any shows in all of Europe? Because I feel like I remember that, which is really goofy to call it a world tour and not hit that. Send a picture of my dog. Yeah, send your dog in pets chat. We get so many dog pics and I love seeing all of them. There's so many different cute dogs. Like there's this one, I think this is like a wiener dog. I don't know if it's actually a wiener dog, but he has the nose, like the face of a wiener dog, and he's cute. Suiren has an absolute menace little dog, just the craziest teeth. There's so many dogs, man. There's so many cute dog pics here. Oh my god, everybody has dogs. And Suiren has a dog named Chopper, like from One Piece, and he's a really cute little fella. A lot of people for 15. You guys are young. Oh my god. You should be very careful about sharing that information online, guys. You should... I mean, like, you're probably gonna be fine, but I don't know. Don't ever feel like obligated to share personal. Please don't share like overly personal information about yourself in chat. I don't want people to be having problems with anything, you know? Background is so cute. Thank you. I bought it. I found it on Etsy and I paid to be able to use it. Beat goes hard. It's all thanks to a really cool guy named Coffee Run. I have him linked. His Twitter is linked in all of my descriptions for my videos, but it's actually a free BGM. But Coffee Run is really cool. He makes a lot. I learned a lot about like audio mixing and stuff from. He just posts like educational threads. He's a cool guy. I've never personally spoken to him, but he's really dope. I would love to be his friend someday. Have a Chihuahua? Nice. I love little chaotic little dogs. Good pick of Paul. Make sure that you don't get mauled while you're trying to get the picture. Do you have Instagram? I made one for my account, but I don't use it. I'm not much of an Instagram person, to be honest. Like, I have a personal one that I'll, like, open once a month, or I don't know. I barely use it, but I've never been much of an Instagram person. I don't know. It's just, like... I mostly just use Discord for everything, to be honest. Can't find a picture of my dog, only drawings. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to like post anything right now, but if you want, if you have drawings, that's also cool. Feel free to put that in like the art. We have an art channel too. A lot of people post really cool art in the Discord. Favorite dog breed? Oh, that's a hard question. Maybe like golden retriever or something. I've never met a golden retriever that's not just friendly as hell. Sound like it's got to be in a rhythm game? That's why I picked it. I love rhythm games. Rhythm games are one of my favorite genres. I have a whole video on this channel. My first ever like video essay was about a rhythm game session that I had on stream. I played 4 rhythm games and for an hour each, and I tried to see what I could do, and I ended up having by far like my best session ever on a game called Eterno, which is basically Friday Night Funkin', but on like a good engine. Opinion on Friday Night Funkin', good timing. I think that Friday Night Funkin' is really, really cool as like a cultural transition from like not ever having exposure to rhythm games to like picking them up. But it's not actually like very accurate, and the maps are obviously really easy, so I like playing 4-key rhythm games, which is basically, well, like, imagine Dance Dance Revolution, but like you use a keyboard to play it. It's exactly like Friday Night Funkin', but without like the gimmick of it. It's just the arrows. I have a whole video on it if you want to see it at some point. It's a really good video, I think. But can you say your name is in oh, like, what, you just mean like kimi no namae wa, or like anata no namae wa, or whatever. There's a whole movie called Your Name, and it's very, very famous. I don't know if that's the one you're thinking of, but that is a good movie. I love the Ghibli movies are all great. Played DDR. I only played a little of actual DDR, but I played a lot with keyboard. Taiko I also played. I'm actually I was almost top 400 in Osu's Taiko mode. I got up to 426. I think I'm like a little outside of the top 500 now because I don't play much anymore, but I grinded Taiko a lot for a while. Muse Dash I've played is fun. Osu I've played a ton. And Step It Up. Step It Up is cool. I haven't tried Step It Up, but that's the one where it's like, it's kind of like DDR, but it's like they have that neon board on the ground and like the LEDs go crazy when the people are dancing on it, right? I think that's Step It Up. If I'm remembering the right one, that one is really cool. But I might just be thinking of the completely wrong rhythm game, not gonna lie. Voice sounds like an actor. I would love to try doing voice acting at some point, or like acting stuff, but I have not. I don't have any roles. I've never really like tried to get into it too much, but it would be cool. Addicted to video games. I mean, realistically, probably me. Play Geometry Dash? Yeah, actually, I met one of my core friend groups that I've been friends with for like 8 years. I met because we all played Geometry Dash, so I had like a good 4 years or so where I just played Geometry Dash like all the time. I don't really play it anymore, but back in the day I did love that game. Voice sounds like Naruto if you do it lower. I never watched Naruto, so I don't really know what his voice sounds like exactly, especially if it's like dub. I never really but how would I even go lower? Like, I guess I could speak like down here. Can I even go lower than this? Like down all the way. Hey, it's me. I'm dead. I haven't slept in 10 days. I haven't seen my wife and kids. I can't even think of anything funny at that point. I just keep going down. If you act, you would be a rock. Yeah, let me get to just be like a tree in the background. I think I'll be the extra of a guy eating soup in a restaurant in the middle of the movie. I have no lines. I'm just chilling back there. That's the kind of role I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Sound like Kakashi? That's also a Naruto character, right? Photographic evidence of Paul's crimes. Ooh, let's see. I'm excited to see this. I just fell. Nice. Congrats. Man, I haven't really tried doing like anime voice impressions before. I don't really watch enough. The problem is I don't watch dub. I always watch subs, right? because I can understand enough that I just prefer watching with subs. So, hey, congrats isn't saying you put the sunglasses, dog. You literally put the sunglasses. I'm like, congrats, bro. Like, you go fall king. We love a fallen king. I don't know, bro. What's your most active thing? Like exercise wise? Probably realistically just walking places, but I like badminton. I mean, there's a lot of sports I like, but the one that I play the most would definitely be badminton. Try it. What anime character could I even try? What if I got like, you know what I was watching Demon Slayer recently. I just got caught up. Tanjiro voice lines. This is gonna be awful if I try this. It's not gonna be close at all. Have you ever tried VR? I really want to, but no, I don't own a VR. To do basketball? I do like basketball. Basketball is fun. I used to just kind of like, I was never really good at basketball, but I would always just be like dribbling a ball around sometimes. And sometimes I got a basketball and I would just walk to school while dribbling it the whole way. Let me see. Let me get a... Let me get a line, if I can. I'm trying to find Japanese voice lines for him, but I'm having a hard time finding stuff. The fuck is this Reddit post with Roblox? Demon Slayer? What the hell? I can't find lines, man. I don't know. Fell when I was in basketball? That's tough. I was really bad in phys ed, y'all. Back when I had to do gym in high school, I remember I got an A, but it was only because I got like 100% in the health portion. Like I remember, I'm not this weak still, but I remember we had to do a physical assessment where part of it was how many push-ups you could do in a minute. And to be fair, he was being hard on the form. Like you had to have proper form, but I only got 4 push-ups in 1 whole minute. I only did 4, which is so pathetic, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even in particularly good shape now, and I could easily bust out at least 10. Like 4 is so bad. Say Inosuke? Oh, I don't even like, bro. I just forget what Tanjiro sounds like. I would have to like listen to a clip, but. I don't know. He always has that like more like upbeat kind of tone to his voice. You know, like Inosuke or something. Well, that's not at all what he sounds like. That's literally nothing like it. Oh my god, that was nothing. But I don't know, because he just sounds like so cheery. He has a very cheery voice, and I don't know that I can replicate that, to be honest. How long have you been on YouTube for? Only 4 months actually. I used to be like a Twitch streamer, not as a VTuber before that, but I kind of keep those things like separate. But I started streaming and like being on YouTube again like 4 months ago. I got 2? Oh man, not 2 push-ups in a whole minute. Oh no. Now I'm curious. It's really hot right now. I really shouldn't do push-ups. I don't even have floor space. Why am I gonna try and do push-ups right now? Y'all got me motivated. It's that public like presence. I need to see how many push-ups I can do now. The masculine urge to test how many push-ups I can get. I do not have space for this, bro. I don't even know if you can still hear me. But I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm getting kind of weak though. 8, 9, 10. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. I got 10 push-ups. That's good enough for me, bro. I knocked my water bottle down. Oops. My form was probably not great, but you know what? That's 10. I don't think it was too bad. I think my form is okay. Horrible at push-ups. You could do pull-ups but not push-ups? How does that even make sense? Isn't it like both are core strength, but pull-ups are just way harder? Am I royally tripping? Or is that just crazy? 52 push-ups in 2 minutes. You are a giga chad, bro. Oh my god. Bro's been hitting the gym. Let's go. That is good for you. You should be really proud of that. That's great. Just there. Can you imagine I just walk away from the mic and just start counting like, all right, chat, here we go. 1, Ooh, I'm just standing there. Nah, that would actually be so crazy. Have you been hurt before? Not majorly, really. I've never had any major injuries, I don't think, but I remember one time, well, I don't remember, but I've been told one time when I was like 4. So, actually, you know what? This might have been an ADHD thing. In hindsight, now that I know that I have ADHD as an adult, this actually might have been part of it. But I had a really big fixation as a kid where I would walk along the little concrete, like, you know that little concrete, like, ledge beside the sidewalks that separates it from the road or whatever? I would always walk on those, and there was like a little garden in front of our building that I was walking on it, and then I fell, and I was like 2 centimeters away from face planting into a massive rock, and I probably would have like broke my nose. But you know what? I dodged it. We take those. I kept all my teeth in my mouth. We're good. That was like ages ago, though. I have ADHD too? Yup. Yup. I sure do. I didn't know for most of my life, but yeah. Never broke a bone? Me neither, bro. Me neither. Let's go. Ever been dumped? Nope. I've never been in a relationship before. I'm on my computer right now, yeah. Bro, almost hit the curb. No, I fell off of the curb. I almost hit a rock. Almost hit a big-ass boulder as like a 4-year-old. I just face planted right beside it. I mean, it still wasn't pleasant. Like, I fell face first into a bunch of dirt. Like literal soil where you're growing flowers and stuff. But you know what? I mean, it's better than face planting into the rock. Broke his nose 6 times. That's brutal, man. That's a lot of times to break your nose. You drive? Nope, I do not. I'm too scared. I'm too scared because of my ADHD that I'm just gonna like get distracted and like hit something. I also just don't need to. Transit is pretty good where I live, so I can get around fine without it. When did you learn to cook? At 7. That's great, honestly. I only even started cooking at all when I was like 18 or 19, I think, you know. I never really took much interest in it growing up. But it's a great skill to have. And it encourages better, like, habits with eating and stuff, so. That's good to get an early start. I kind of wish I did, but it is what it is. You know, better late than never. I say, still not cooking that often, but you know, you know, a little pasta or something. You know, a little chicken or something. I don't. Cooked at 5, nice. Day 1 VTuber watcher. I'm cooking. I'm not quite a day 1. I got into it when like right before the first English gen of Hololive dropped, like a little before Myth. I got into it, you know, I would see clips of like Okayu and Korone and stuff like that. I think were kind of the first people I saw. And then I got into it through like clips and then stuff like that happens. You have language filters? Like a couple, but only for pretty strong stuff, you know. I mean, if, like I swear, you know, I don't give a fuck for the most part. But some stuff, you know, like gets modded too, it just depends. There's also sometimes, I think YouTube has a weird bug sometimes where like the chat doesn't come through for everyone and I don't even see like certain messages, but usually it's fine. You ever gotten expelled from school? Nope. I dropped out twice, but not, I never got expelled though. I never even got suspended. I was a good kid in school. In Rusha's streams, oh boy, that's I'm back on Kiwi Coco. Yeah, I mean Coco was big, obviously. The stuff with Rusha was crazy. I don't even want to get into that, but there was so much drama. Oh my god. Dream car? I've never even thought really about having a dream car just because I don't love the idea of driving, to be honest. Cybertruck is kind of funny. I don't know. Those things just look like low poly count as hell. They look funny to me. Detention for a kid pushing me? That's messed up, but that's actually such a school thing to happen though. You know, like somebody pushes you, you push back, you get in trouble, they're fine. You have siblings? I have a couple, yeah, I have a couple siblings. Although I'm not in touch with all of my siblings, but I have like I have a sister and then I have like a stepsister as well. Just learning how to drive now. Better late than never. I still don't know how to drive. I don't know. I don't even want to drive. I like taking transit. It's so I don't have to stress about anything. I don't have to be paying attention. I can just go on my phone or like bring a book or literally just look out the window and be chilling. Like I just like public transit, to be honest. But there's a lot, especially depending where you live, like a car is really, really useful. It's just I'm lucky enough that it's not really a necessity where I live. Detention because you ouched a 60-year-old boy? I think, I don't know. That's kind of funny. Eating alive on the bus one time? I'm sure they did, yeah. I'm sure you were just chilling on the bus and somebody just got eaten, yeah, of course. Punch. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, as long as he deserved it. Expelled guy broke his arm. We were fighting and I've watched too many action movies. Not even on purpose. You just broke his arm because you're too good. Honestly, skill issue for him. That's tough. That's funny, man. That's crazy. Oh my god. We got some brutes in the chat, eh? I never fought anyone, man. I was very passive in school, even with people. But you know, I was always on good terms with everybody, you know. Like I didn't talk to everybody, but I was chill with everybody back in school. I remember one time though. I had a moment. I was very feisty when I was like a freshman in school. No, I was not the cool boy. I was like the quiet kid, bro. I was the quiet kid in high school for sure. But I remember in my freshman year, I was very irritable. I was very I would get annoyed with people easily. And I was in this tech class and randomly these two like popular girls that never spoke to me ever started calling me daddy, like loud in front of the entire class. They kept doing it and I got so mad that I went to my teacher and I was like, move these people. Like put me away, far away from them in the seating plan. And like, it was really weird to do that. I still to this day don't know why they were doing that. But I didn't take it nearly as well as I probably should have. It wasn't worth getting all pissed off over, but in hindsight, I was, let me tell you, I'm okay looking, like, in real life, but when I was a freshman, I was, I was such an NPC, bro. I looked so, like, just boring. I have no idea why they did that. It was really weird, bro, honestly. Prove it? Nah, I don't want a face reveal. I'm not. Maybe one day, but not yet. Not yet. Cry if someone wanted to fight me. I might too. I don't know. I would be the negotiator. Can you blame them though? Shut up. Boring is good. It is, but I have like a more sophisticated boring nowadays. And I like it better. I like the way that I look now a lot better than I did back then. But you know, it's all about building like personal style and just kind of being comfortable in your own skin. That just takes time, you know what I mean? I got a lot of problems, you know, I got skin problems and all of that, but you know, you kind of like figure out your own sort of aesthetic and you get comfortable over the years. And it's all good. 1%? Oh damn, no problem. Thanks for chilling, Christina. Have a good rest of your night. Half of that? There ain't no way. There's no way you're half of that. Calm down, he's just sitting on your head? Nice. Bro is tired of committing war crimes. He's finally mellowed out. He's ready for society. Nah, you guys don't understand, okay? Like, birds, right? Birds are government spies, and he's currently recharging his battery on your head, and then he'll go back in menace mode and, like, be completing his mission when he's done charging. It's just like, you know, he ran out of battery almost, so he gotta, you know, charge back up before he can continue. A lot of young people here, man. Oh my god. That's okay. Who's your crush? I don't have one. My crush is me. I love myself. In my own lane, focused, thriving, flourishing. Nah, but for real, like, I would consider myself like aro-ace, like aromantic asexual, but not in the sense that like I'm like repulsed or like turned away from those kind of things. I just don't think about it. I'm not focused on it. Like, I'm very content being like single. So if I ever like meet the right person, which I honestly have no idea if I ever will, then I would probably try things out. And even not with like the right person or whatever, I still might try things someday, but for the time being anyway, I'm pretty content just like kicking it by myself, you know, doing my thing, you know. I think that's always a nice way to live life. No, you don't got a chance. I will say, I don't think you got a chance. Thank you though. It's a high honor. But yeah, I don't know. I just like kind of being focused on myself, and you can do all the fun stuff anyway. Like you can get dressed up and look pretty for yourself, or like look cool for yourself instead. And like instead of having to like worry about if other people like how you look, you're like, damn, bro, I'm looking fly. I'm looking clean, and then that's just good enough. Like that's just all you need, right? Like I don't know. I think that I'm definitely like different from most people in that regard, but I like just kind of focusing on myself. Dress up is for food. Oh no, I'm not trying to finesse the food out of other people. That's crazy. Paul back on his rampage. Paul's got to be locked up. Oh my god. The most dangerous parrot known to mankind. Alright, well, I gotta take a shower and then do some work tonight, but it's been really fun hanging out with y'all. I have a schedule. Let me don't go just yet. Hold on, wait. Where is my schedule? Boom, wait, oh, boom. Oh wow, it's actually like already pretty in frame. But look, gay chat. I'm gonna have a rest day tomorrow, but Splatoon 3 I'm gonna bring back on Wednesday. We're gonna do some fun Splatoon Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. This is like my regular stream time. I'm gonna be doing some ranked probably. Thursday we're gonna do a short hike. It's like a little short indie game. I think it's gonna be really fun. And then Friday and Saturday Elden Ring. I just need to beat the final boss, and then I can start the DLC finally. It's you know, I'm so stoked to finally get started on the Elden Ring DLC because I'm way behind. Everybody else started like beating the whole thing, and I'm just like, bro, I haven't even beaten the base game yet. Like, hold on. But I got really close to beating Elden Beast last stream, so I'm sure that we'll get it next time. First time, yeah, I'm really happy to have all you guys like just popping by for the first time. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are, and I'm a hop off for now. Bye bye.